I hate pre-rolls.
Dude, painful. Thank you for the prime, man. I really fucking appreciate that, dude. What is up, fellas? Holy. Whew. I don't know about you guys, but this event has been keeping me motherfucking busy, dude. I am just running all over the place, trying to do whatever I can, trying to get what I can done. Oh my goodness, it's been a blast. I've been fucking loving it. Did you sub to, oh yeah, you hate pre-rolls. Missed. Also 32 months missed. What the fuck? Gee willikers, man. Well, thank you. How you doing, bro? I'm good. You know, all over the place. A little nervous, but like a little nervous, a little stressed. Not too much though. Nothing like, you know, bad, I would say. Just a fire under my butt, you know? Let me, one sec. I'm catching these hoots. I can just show, actually. We'll show cam. We'll show stream. Wait, that's the, wait. Wrong one. Here, one sec. I do need to do a stream intro, boys. Can't forget the recap intro and stuff. There we are. Professional streamer found the button finally. Took me a little, you know, only took me a few minutes. Not even that bad. My PS2 game's not working. That's the main problem I got going on right now. A big problem in my life. Disk read error. Oh man, do I just let it AFK at this? People like this screen. It's nostalgic. We can let it stay there. Hypno raid. I haven't even gotten to the raids yet. I haven't even gotten to that yet. But you might, if you looked at my screen carefully, you actually might notice something happened. As a millennial would say, something happened. I'm sorry, that's a fucked up joke, and I'll talk about it here in a quick sec. But oh my goodness, it was fucking hard. It was hard. I'll just say that. Okay, it was really, really, really hard. Look at some music. Proper music prepared. Get everything nice and close this for a sec. Alrighty, fellas, I think it's about that time. Good evening. I was gonna say morning, but good evening. Good evening. Welcome back to day 2 of the Halloween event in PokeMMO. I'm going live much later for this one, but I like to spend in the morning just kind of grinding. This event has been keeping me busy, as I'm sure you guys feel the exact same way. There is so much going on, so much to learn, so much to talk about with other players, so much to get to, and I'm trying to concise it for you guys, break it down. But first things first, we have our daily news, tips, tricks, information, and our stream recap. Let's jump into it. We do have 2 catch events coming up. Don't let the event distract you from the upcoming 2 catch events with one of the creepiest arts I've ever seen, one of the craziest intros for catch events I've ever seen in PokeMMO history. We have ourselves a Mr. Mime catch event with a really good shiny prize. Keep an eye out for this one. This is on the 8th of November, Saturday, the 8th of November, this weekend, right? This upcoming next weekend. It'll be like Monday as you're seeing this. 8th Saturday, November, 1 p.m. ET at Route 210 Sinnoh. You're gonna have 1 hour to catch Mr. Mime, Scyther, Sudowoodo, and Breloom, and then have a +5 naughty nature bonuses. You could win yourself a shiny Mime Junior. That's a pretty darn rare shiny, a very difficult single encounter hunt, a very, very difficult shiny at all to get. And then next up, we also have this. A really cool art. Once again, cool arts for both of these, honestly. Clefairy Gengar catch event on the 9th of November, Sunday. That is at 3 p.m. ET, Mount Moon in Kanto. You have 1 hour to catch Clefairy, Sandshrew, Geodude, and Zubat, with nature bonuses being +3 for Calm and +2 for Modest. And there is a shiny Cleffa. Some baby shinies, shiny Cleffa up for grabs as well. So big 2 catch events coming up both this weekend, one on Saturday, one on Sunday. Next up, we got to talk about the Control A nerf, considered a bug. I think there's a few updates. I don't want to overshadow how good this update is, at least in my personal opinion. Everybody's got their own opinion, you know. I love this update. I love this event. I'm having so much fun playing it, dude. Grinding it all. I'm having a blast. That doesn't mean there aren't problems that need to be talked about and addressed to a responsible manner. Talked about, addressed, talk about change, hopefully advocating for positive change, but then also moving on and having our own fun. You can't worry about solving everything, but also things need to be addressed to get better and better and better in life. For those who don't know, prior to this update, you used to be able to hit Control plus A, your A key, which mine is Z. So if I say Control plus Z, it just means Control plus A. You used to be able to hit Control plus A, and that would allow you to spam through the battle menu. This was really good for gym reruns, really good for trainer reruns, especially when you're clicking the same button over and over again. And it also mattered for speed runs of like gym reruns and speed runs of pretty much anything in PokeMMO. If you're speed running, you want to be clicking as fast as possible. And this really matters for a lot of things, for consistency, for competitive integrity, for also disabilities or tendonitis or carpal tunnel. And that's what gets brought up here. And we're going to read through what Fly Happy posted. The Control plus A situation. Hello everyone, I want to have a conversation about the removal of the possibility of using Control A when in a battle. I feel like this decision impacts the game more negatively than positively. I'd like to have a peaceful discussion about how we can, understand why this decision was made. I'm hoping that it just gets reverted. I think everybody is kind of like, why? I don't think it was a nerf that was required. Similar to the E4, at least the E4 nerf thing, it was like, okay, they wanted to get rid of cheesy strats. Whether that's, you agree with that or not, I understand. This was kind of like a why. Make it less OP, but it really wasn't that OP. It just sped you through the battle a little bit faster, and it was also fair. It was everybody had access to it. I had no problems with Control A personally. Let's read what Flabby says. Let's read what he says. For currently, I have 3 speculations on why it was made. Which this is what you want to do. You want to empathize. You want to understand, you know, where the devs are coming from, so then you can accurately counter argue it. Number 1, the devs don't think Jimmy runs as of now are an engaging piece of activity, which is so fair. Normally in Jimmy runs, you most of the time can just hold down the A button, everything will be fine. I can agree that this is not the most engaging PvE activity, but even though personally I like it, this is also just not even true though. It depends on what Jimmy run you're doing. There are more active, more engaging Jimmy runs that make more Pokeyen, but most people just do the chill. I like the chill one. It just depends on what kind of person you are. My counter argument is that mashing the A button repeatedly would likely not make it more engaging. I super agree. I don't think there's any value in just mashing the A or Z key as fast as possible just to... I don't find value in that personally. The devs want to reduce the money per hour. I don't think it's going to change things that much. Like, I don't think it'll even knock off a single gym. I'm gonna pay whatever. Yeah, I don't think it really changes too much speed-wise. The speed-wise is very similar. It's just more obnoxious, and it hurts people with carpal tunnel problems. The devs want to stop multi-gyms. This is probably one of the better arguments. With this change, multiple gym runs become too intense for some people. This is actually fair, but I like this argument the best, the most charitable argument towards the devs. But Fly Happy says, why am I doing this post? I have acute tendonitis in both my hands. The problem has come up multiple times. It makes me at least have physiotherapy at least once a year. With this change, I will never be able to do Jimmy runs outside of the event season. I think it's a little extreme, but like it'll be, well, no, if it's a physical thing for him, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's tough. I think your Jimmy runs become much less efficient. You have to sit there and wait until and click it once, maybe. I drastically encourage the devs who do this for him. I think that personally, I think with the tendonitis stuff and the carpal tunnel, I think it's a pretty clear, like, we probably should just allow Control Z. Like, it makes it a lot easier, and it's not really broken for anything, in my personal opinion. Even disregarding that, it's not even if we disregard the obvious argument, it's not engaging or fun or good content to spam through. Like, imagine all the Jimmy run speed runs just become like spamming it as soon as possible to get the fastest input. That's not fun for speed running. Like, that's not fun for, like, disregarding the obvious health argumentation. Even you don't even have to use the easy arguments, right? Even with just like the balancing of speed runs and the balancing of, if you want to be efficient, the strategy being just spamming it as quick as possible. Nobody wants that. That's not fun. It's not interesting. It's not engaging. It's just obnoxious, is my personal opinion. So hopefully, I don't want to, this one negative, there's like 1 or 2 negative updates in a patch full of amazing updates, in my opinion. I hope this is just reverted. They take it away, they change it back. That's my personal opinion. Next up, I like covering posts like this. This is a very earnest, kind, sweet player. Puffing Bear. I have not participated in an event since 2021, and you know what? I like to give the devs and mods a bit of grief. I think that's really based to just own up to that and respect that. But this event sure is a W appreciation. If you are I think critique is super important. If you're gonna critique the devs a lot, I hope you also praise them a lot. I think that's my kind of my strategy. If you watch my content, not everybody knows this if you don't watch my content, but if you watch my streams and stuff, I critique the devs a ton, but I also praise them a ton. I think having that balance is really important. Sometimes people will clip one or the other. If you only watch a small part of my content, you may only see me praise the devs and think I simp the devs. And if you only watch me critique, you may think I, am a hard ass who only cares about the hardcore player base. But if you watch my content as a whole, I personally, and you could correct me, I personally feel like I aim to do a good job of critiquing the devs, but also praising them and giving both fairness there. It's that balance, right? So I think this is super based of a person to be like, you know what, I usually give you grief, but I'm really making those positive posts as well. And I thought this post was just a little humorous. This is a newer, and like, this person's not wrong for this by any means. I actually think people were a little too mean to him. It's a little funny of a post, but I get what he's coming from. Turn Halloween event off? ? Is there a way to turn off the event? I just started playing yesterday, and I was having a lot of fun having nostalgia and reliving Pokemon, but now everything looks different. Dude, as a super casual new player, I can totally understand how you'd be like, what the heck, I was just trying to play through Fire Red and now all these pumpkins are around. I get it. Should you probably just turn off the game for 2 weeks and come back? But I get it, right? I get how that can happen. I thought it was a funny post. I thought that, there's pretty easy empathy to understand that player's plight, how minimal it may be, right? Other than that, welcome back to another day in the Halloween event. There's so much to do. Raids are now active. That's a big piece of news. You can go do all of the raids now. I have not gotten to them quite yet, but they are now active. They were either bugged or there was some sort of problem early on where you could not access them. Galvantula, Bayonet, and Hypno are now the active raids. I'm sure there'll be one coming up in a few more hours, or in a few more tens of hours. Every like 24 hours or so, they drop a new one. I think it's like 16 hours or something like that exactly. And welcome to the stream recap for the Halloween event. If we have any more information, any other good questions from chat, any new developments as the Halloween event comes along, I will see you guys with tons of clips. Thanks for watching. Like if you enjoy, subscribe. Let's jump into playing some PokeMMO. It's been a really fun event season for me personally. Let's get to it. Woo! Sorry for the yapping begins. The yap. I thought it was a funny post. You know, I think it's cute to empathize with a casual player like that, but I thought it was funny. Oh, I did want to do a little market check. I did forget. Ooh, one sec. Oh, excuse me. I did want to actually go ahead and do a quick market check. This is in the middle of day 2, maybe even mid to late day 2. So keep that in mind as we do our little market check. Spooky candies are down to 21,000 Pokeyen. Special candies very much down to 47k, still a pretty healthy price, and this is as expected. I think a lot of, if it's your first event or second event, you may be a little like, whoa, everything's dropping so fast. This is pretty expected. And I also try to tell people, now the unexpected things to some extent are goodie bags holding their value up to 12k or so. That's abnormal, and it's because farming goodie bags is not very good profit right now because the cost of special candy, on top of right now, ultra rares can be pulled from goodie bags. So those two factors are keeping goodie bag prices actually pretty darn healthy in my personal opinion. And then next up, the big one a lot of endgame players are talking about is pumpkin goodie bags. This is the cheapest we have seen pumpkin goodie bags ever be in the history of PokeMMO, I believe, from my understanding. Now, that sounds dramatic, and it is true, and it is kind of dramatic to some degree, but I also want to tell people, with more, I tell people every single year, with more education and more information spreading and more players, this is to be expected. Sealed product used to keep its price a lot more in the early days of events because people used to gamble way more. They didn't think of it as gambling. People used to just play the event and open their product and not min-max, you know, Pokeyen. They didn't, not even beyond that, way less people used to do the pumpkin hard mode. Like, as education spreads, as more people have pumpkin hard mode teams, as more people understand to sell your stuff off in the first half of the event and then buy investments in the second half, the market is going to reflect that. Investments, I've said before, I've said it a million times, investments are going to get worse and worse as profit. I think they're still insanely good profit, but I think as education spreads, and like this year, I think a good thing to bring up is I'm seeing this year people with, and it's I'm not trying to, like, you know, no dissing towards them. They're putting in the effort and they deserve it. But I'm seeing people with like 4 accounts, like Mist, 4 accounts grinding the pumpkin hard mode. And I'm seeing a lot of people, you know, grinding the pumpkin hard mode on like 4 accounts and then being like, why are pumpkin goodie bags so cheap? and it's because people are getting better at the game, smarter at the game, and you have 4 accounts. Like, people have multiple accounts now where they're grinding them and selling them into, like, you're doing it, you know, which is totally okay. I don't mean to, like, you know, be too disrespectful, but I think it's just an interesting, this is as expected. Now, could anybody have guessed they would drop this low to 24k? You know, I don't know. I don't think it's no one's a bad guy. Nobody, like, if you're working hard and grinding the event, I don't think you're a bad guy. Yeah, a lot of hardcore players are talking about the idea of the strategy changing and adapting, which I think is a good thing. I will say the problem is, if they change the hard mode strat, so many players are going to complain that their team they built no longer works. However, I think it's for the better of the game. I could be wrong. I'd be open to that discussion. And I need to think about it more personally. I am open to them rebalancing the hard mode. I don't know if they need to make the hard mode harder, but more so just rebalance it to where people can farm it and shake things up a bit, right? There's a lot of things that to be fixed there, right? I think there's a lot of interesting discussion. Market is doomed. No, it's not doomed. You're just a doomsayer. Like, it's funny. Like, I do respect the doomsayers are getting more obvious. The doomsayers are literally using the word doomed, which is really funny. That, you know what? I appreciate your transparency. But anyways, to TLDR it, pumpkin goodie bags are down to 25k. Yeah, I kind of agree. I don't think the strategy should change mid-event. It's more of a next year thing. I totally agree with that. I think next year it's a good idea to look at adjusting the pumpkin strategy. That will require a lot of people to build new Pokemon and build new teams, which is going to frustrate a lot of people, but it's also better for the economy and better for the game and better for people to have to adjust. That's just how any MMO and things should adapt and adjust, right? Next up, okay, that's pumpkin goodie bags. We did special candies, Pookie candy. I want to check. We did goodie bags. Mysterious dust balls is a big one, a big thing that new players are farming and selling for profit. Mysterious dust balls still holding a 50k Pokeyen value. That's awesome to see. That means that every single swarm Pokemon that you catch is worth at least 10k. That's the math you can think about. If you catch 5 swarm Pokemon, you can turn those in for 1 mysterious dust ball. That's 10k Pokeyen per Pokemon. That's really, really good. When it comes to making catching for profit, you know, good again, or like, you know, catching for profit during the event season via catching swarms is the strategy, man. Being able to catch, go quick ball hoots, and those hoots effectively being 10k a piece minimum is amazing. You can also turn them in 4 for 1 mysterious ball if you have the right Pokemon. So if you take, you know, 50k divided by 4, that makes each of those mons worth 12,500 a piece. That's really good. Being able to quick ball a hoot and then subtracting the quick ball cost and it's still being worth 11k. Swarm farming is very good right now, is the TLDR. Swarm farming is very, very, very powerful. Having said that, I'm gonna go catch these Scorpies right now. Let's jump into it. I've dropped like 10k. So for those who are, once again, for those who are new, everything drops. The problem is a lot of for everything, literally, we know that we expect this, we know this. For anyone who's like, oh my god, but have you seen that this is dropping? Water is wet. Yes. I don't mean to in a disrespectful way. That is too harsh. My apologies. But don't fear is what I'm trying to say. Don't fear. Everything drops. That is normal. There is a legitimate, like, I think pumpkin goodie bags are the only thing that's like out of the norm right now, where they dropped lower than we've ever seen, and that is something to maybe be concerned about, right? Like, Gruvar's liquid. I don't know if what if it's not, you know? Everything drops in price. It's very, very, very normal. That's how every event season has worked for many, many years, which is, you know, it's dramatic and it's scary to a lot of new players, but it's just supply and demand. We're getting more and more supply, right? What do you mean I'm still new? So it's a great question to explain. This is a great quick question to explain. So a lot of new players are like, I can't believe how fast things are dropping, and that's totally fair if you're new. Let me explain it's just basic supply and demand, but it's easy to not think about when you're playing a video game, right? The reason why everything drops very quickly at the start of the event is because there is a demand. People do want to buy goodie bags or buy pumpkin goodie bags and gamble, or, you know, do certain things or have the new stuff fast. There is a little bit of demand, but there's not a whole lot of demand. There's also very little supply. At the start of the event, you know, and there's the first 24 hours, only so many mysterious dust balls have come into the game, right? Only so many goodie bags, only so many. So the longer the event goes on, there's just more supply, more people farming, more people, you know, it's really, really basic supply and demand, right? So like as the event goes on, we expect prices to drop and drop and drop and drop and drop. And then once the demand picks back up, aka when people start making their investments, this is usually about 7 to 10 days into the event, prices will usually go back up a little bit. And then, so I have a video. If you look up Event Economics 101 PokeMMO, I actually have a really good video on this that the algorithm does not tend to like. But it covers how at the start of every event, here's your graph, okay? The start of every event, it goes just straight down for like the first 10 days, 7 to 10 days. And then after the first 7 to 10 days, it kind of goes like this. So it's down here, it goes, okay, up a little bit. And then you're at a crossroads. And then this is where, with 3 to 5 days, maybe 3 days left in the event, some items are going to go like this and some are going to go like this. And that's where the hard part comes in, is guesstimating which items are going to spike at the end due to like how the quantity, due to how many are available on the market, and how to be. It's just supply and demand. It's all supply and demand. Really basic. I think we learned supply and demand in like kindergarten in the US, unironically. That was the one point of education where we had some good stuff on, okay? Not always in the US, but we got some good knowledge there. At least for me personally. So yeah, guesstimating what item is going to go up or down at the very end, and then long term based on the quantity, aka the supply, like how much is available of that item, and then the demand, how many people want that item, what is it needed for, is it a pragmatic item, is it a really cool vanity? That's the question you got to ask yourself. Great question, and hopefully that clears things up for some new players. It's always, events are just so overwhelming for new players, it's easy to forget really simple stuff like that. How are you supposed to keep track of all of it? The hell is supply and demand, gov? How much do you know how much swarm Pokemon? I don't know. Can you rephrase that? I'm not sure if I understand the question. My apologies. Let me go check my Discord as well to get calls up. Shuppet Kanto, I think I need that. We'll move this over here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Pod. Gotta go up. Yeah, I'm curious to see. Well, it depends on what the bottom out price is, you know? That's another like big question is, yeah. They're getting 140 something later. Look at their original price. Tell them later. 8,800 is really cheap for rare candies. Is that how cheap they are right now? Holy shit. I'm being lazy about it right now, Clarko. We'll see. I'm gonna let it chill on the browser page. I like that little animation. Dumb little Scorpio. There's one more Scorpio I didn't catch. This okay. I am going to a movie tonight as well, which is exciting. You don't supply, make the price go up. So true, Giga Chad, true. You don't have to catch all 4 swarm Pokemon. No. How many swarms? I don't know if we know the number. It's a lot, Nasser. So I think I fucked up. Does anybody in chat know the answer to this for sure? If you aren't like if you aren't like 90% confident, I wouldn't say anything. I'm asked, you know. I don't think submitting swarm Pokemon to the teacher counts towards the Froggy. I think it has to be. Yeah, someone else said that. I think so. I think I'm seeing Begonia tonight. I think so. I don't think submitting them to the teacher counts towards the Froggy. You have to submit them to the kids. Got my Froggy. Congrats. Has to be kids. Yes. Okay, I think we're getting proper enough confirmation. Enough people in chat seem to agree. I've had the same experience because I have a lot of dust balls now on my Ironman account, but I still don't have the Froggy. And I made the major mistake. I think that you have to. Yeah, it doesn't count for the frog. I wasted 2 boxes. I'm so sorry. You have to turn swarm Pokemon into the kids to get the Froggy, to get to the Froggy vanity, the big vanity that everybody wants, the Froggy. Like kind of unironically, but it's kind of a meme. Thank you for the sub so much, dude. But so yeah, you do have to turn into the kids. If you turn into the teacher, where you can turn in any swarm Pokemon, you do not get progress towards the Froggy. I'm pretty sure. So that's been the really hard part. I ended up just I tried to shortcut my way to the Froggy, and I got punished for it. Good thing to hopefully help people. Can we gamble today on balls? I'm going to be saving the balls for Shiny Wars, disgustingly. But missed, you might notice, you know what? Here, you might notice something in my hotkey bar that I will be opening today on stream. And I am down to gamble, okay? Not to, yeah, we can do those today. Does anybody know how many goodie bags I've opened so far? Was it 12 I opened so far, I believe? Goodie bags. If somebody knows that answer, but I don't, that would be so funny. Like you have to be so fucking talented to know that, but I don't. I think it was 12. Yeah, on an Ironman account, you literally, yeah, on an Ironman account, all you can do is open. There's no reason to not open on an Ironman account. On the mysterious balls, I want to keep them for Shiny Wars because I'm a turbo nerd that wants that peak efficiency for the chance. You sell them at the shop? Fuck, there's no way it ever gets worth it. I don't think you even can. There's no price. Did hard mode off stream is kind of sad. You would have not wanted to see me do. Could you? How do I say this? Could you imagine how hard mode, how tilted I would have gotten trying to do hard mode on stream? You didn't want to see me doing hard mode. I promise you. You did not want to see how many attempts. You will see in the Iron Man progress episode. The Iron Man progress episode will have all of the details. If all I can say is that if you are an Iron Man account and you have beaten Pumpkin on hard mode, I want you to raise your hand and I want to fucking do something to you, because that you are my hero. Are you actually an Iron Man? You're not an Iron Man account, Tom, are you? Do you have one? I don't remember. If you're... Yo, Clarko! Okay, I'll start a PS2 game for you. God dag nabbit. Clarko, what game do you want? I'll read a list. Thank you for the $10, dude. Thank you so much. I haven't checked that item as much, Magic Jin. Good question. We got Samurai Champloo, SSX Tricky, Jack 2, Crash Bandicoot Wrath of the Cortex, Madden 06, Guitar Hero 3, Star Wars Battlefront, Lord of the Rings, 2 different Lord of the Rings games, 3 different Jimmy Neutron, Harvest Moon, 25 to Life, Edit and Eddie, Code Lyoko, Neopets, Naruto, Call of Duty Finest Hour, G-Force with the Guinea Pigs, Ratchet and Clank, Sonic Heroes, God of War 2, Jack and Daxter 1, Star Wars Racing Games, SpongeBob, Battle for Bikini Bottom, checking aside. Oh my god, there's so many. Samurai Champloo does look good. Battlefront Harvest. Oh, there's so many answers. Code Lyoko PS2. I haven't played it, but I picked it up recently, or over the past year or two. Oh, Vent Bill. Yes. Gloss Zoo, I got you. I am using Rumel's guide, and I will say maybe I'm wrong. Rumel can let me know if I'm right or wrong. Rumel, PokeMMO, hard mode. I think that his guide is like 90% accurate. Not his guide. The guide's great and the video is great and the team's great. I think the team wins about 90% of the time, but I could be wrong. It took me a few attempts. The first attempt was still gap and I fucked up. The second attempt, I think I just got super unlucky. What I'll say is having a I got really lucky. Having a levitate Hydreigon in the back saved my ass using this team, the Gothitelle team, multiple times. It was so good. If you're gonna have an extra mon, have it be a levitate Hydreigon. That shit was so good. Not lost this year. I suck. So I lost the first one. When you learn it's like 99% important. Yes, no, Ruma, I think you're good. I think I need to learn it a lot more. It literally wasn't smart at all, Rumel. I just got lucky. You'll see in the Iron Man video, bro. Oi, bro, you have GEA London. What the fuck are you talking about? The Pump Thief and the Lil Pump. I got fucked on in the second run. I am actually really proud of myself though, Rumel. I had to improvise on all 3 of my runs, and I had to like make actions that weren't in the guide so often, and I was really proud of myself. I think it worked. I was really proud of myself. I think I made some really good calls at times. I was really proud. It's a skill-based run. It's a skill-based run is what I'll say. I think if you make the right calls, you can do a really fucking good job. I think it's a very, very skill-based run, I would say. Aftermath Mons. I've seen really good things about that. Bro, I had to... No, wild? Yes! Yes! The strat is still amazing. It's literally just... It's a skill issue thing. Like, that is the hard part about the strat, is you have to actually use your brain, think for yourself, and adjust based on the battlefield, and a lot of other people don't do that. But and it was really satisfying and fun, and that's the thing you got to accept, you know? The Tivermons. I don't know if I understand the question, Tunnel Enjoyer. I'm so sorry. If you could rephrase it, I'd appreciate it. That's my fault for not understanding. We need a PS2 game on, though. What was the meme? What PS2 game do we want? Yeah, why did that guy got timed out for typing 67? Mod abuse. What the hell? Kolioko. Unironically, I'll do that. One sec. You're a perfect edge matcher. You're welcome here. One sec. All right, give me one sec. I'm getting Kolioko set up. All right, all right. How many Swarmons? I think it's around 30 mysterious dust balls, Little Flame, but all of them have to be, you can't turn into the teacher. They have to be turned into the kids. Speaking of, let me go. I need a Misdrevious Swarm. Let's turn in some things to the kids. Drowsy I have, I think. Drowsy Hoot Hoot, I think I have. Let me just throw all these mons down here, sure. Drowsy, any IVs? I'll try to save those, but... Drowsy, Hoot. I'll just grab some other shit. My Hydreigon is 5x31 modest, which I'm very proud of on the Ironman account. You don't need that, but... Do you have the exact number, Brewski? I did 30. That's your god. Thank you. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So it's 30 mysterious balls. I'm trying to get this Froggy, bro. I must be so close to mine. I must be so close. I bet you I get it in like 1 to 2 more turn-ins. Zorua, Ghastly. I should be getting my Froggy very soon. PC is a mess, bro. That's so real. it's a dude. There's so much going on. Am I out of Zorua? No. What's the other one? Am I actually? Do I actually have no Zorua? Ghastly. Do I have Ghastly? The fuck am I doing? Hello? Okay, I have Ghastly. I can do that at least. Come on. What's up, Pokemoney? How you doing? How you doing? So Viper I have. Okay, huge. Murkrow I have. Okay, okay. Come on, come on, come on. The God Run. Come on. 7th Gentleman of Sinnoh. I have a few videos on my channel if you look up like best Pokemon to beat PokeMMO or things like that. I have a few many videos on how to help people get through the storylines. It's tough to offer specific help on specific gyms. Generally, there's just like a few Pokemon that are really good for beating the storylines, like Moxie Crocodile, Gyarados with Dragon Dance, any Moxie Pokemon, honestly. I want a mechanic to move to the raids. Dude, not really, man. Yeah, like in terms of like looking up sets, mechanics and moves, you could like watch. I think Cav is the best person to watch for like the raid guides. Give me the Froggy. Come on. Give me Froggy. Give me Froggy. Give me Froggy. I want Froggy. I want Froggy. I want the fucking Froggy. How many motherfucking... How many did I turn in? I'm so tilted by this. To the teacher on accident. Thank you for the super chat, Medium Chungus. Thank you so much. I'm not gonna try to skip anything, son, right? Like, I'm gonna try to do everything I can. You patch banned Froggy for Iron Man. No, no, don't say that. I didn't grab the Survivor. I'm bad at the game. One sec. Survivor. Okay. Okay. Huge. Come on, give it to me. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Okay. Come on. Still no Froggy? How have I still not gotten? Dude, I'm getting tilted. I'm trying to turn in as many swarm Pokemon as I possibly can to these gosh darn kids, and I still don't have the Froggy. I have 40. I messed up so bad. I have 40 Dust Balls, but I turned in way too many to the teacher. I only have I'm going one at a time. I have Survivor. Oh my goodness. Mark, wait, why is it tagged now instead of username? Wait, are you Mark Roundtree and instead you're Medium Chungus? Wait, that's the craziest alter ego of all time. No shot the legendary Mark Roundtree is actually Medium Chungus. I refuse to believe it. More Dust Balls. You're not wrong. The problem is Dust Balls aren't that relevant on an Iron Man account. Like I'd rather be farming kids and stuff for goodie bags and yeah, Zoomers perchance. Couldn't they ever can I talk to the here? No, I don't actually want. No, don't take it, you fuck. No. I want to see if she'll give me the Froggy. Pooch. I don't know if I have a Pooch. I don't know if I have any Pooch. World. I'm not sure, Anime Clip. I don't know. I'm not sure. Do I have a Pooch? No. Well, I have I have this Pooch. Oh, I could consume. How greedy am I, chat? Be honest. Give it? No, I should keep it. It's a good breeder. There's no way. Consume. Oh, dude. No, Kovyoko is cool. One sec. It's just here, one sec. Here, we'll see if it plays like what's good. Most video PS2 games play like a intro at the loop at the beginning, right? We'll see. Isn't the Dust Balls best for profit? I'm literally an Iron Man account. I literally I can't trade or use the GTL. Think of the Froggy. Froggy's the best breeder. There's a Shuppet, Johto. Let's just go to a different swarm. Let's just. I'm gonna play it smart, play it safe, because I'm cringe. I know, I'm Karingar. We're gonna go do swarms. I'll do Shuppet. What about Dust Balls? I'm gonna save the Dust Balls. Well, do I even need Shuppet? How many? I don't think I have any Shuppets. Boring. Chat, if there is a Zorua, Misdrevious, or Gligar swarm, you can yell at me. That Pooch was Froggy for sure? Fuck. I got a gift for you. I'm literally an Iron Man account. I cannot trigger use the GTL. I'm sorry. I'm honored that you have a gift for me. It's very kind of you. Gligar Kanto? You're lying. Oh, that you're a Ace. You're my hero. That also just spawned. That like it literally just got called. That just spawned. You're my hero. Thank you so much, Ace. Holy crap, bro. He literally. I couldn't agree more. G. The Steelers were supposed to be bad this year. I've said this forever, G. Mike Tomlin is the best Steelers player. I swear he has been... The Steelers should have been bad ever since they lost Big Ben. And they have been, like, not amazing, but, like, they've been holding up. And it's like, what the fuck? You know? Dev spawned it. Do you mind the goblins? Mind goblin these nuts in your mom's mouth? Nice try, muffins. I've been on the internet for way too long to get caught by that. What's up, Kevin? How you doing? Nice try. Crap. Okay, crap is a good reaction to failing a D's nuts joke. Crap. Crap. We should be saying crap. Crap is like almost more visceral than shit. Because like I don't know. Crap is really funny. Crap. You want to sock on sucking these nuts? Mods, get them. Failed these nuts jokes are 10-minute timeouts, and it's not out of like I'm not mad. It's more of like a you should be ashamed. If you fail at these nuts jokes, it is a disrespect to your bloodline. That's awesome. No, that's based, Kevin. Look how low I am. All right, we're back to farming more swarms, trying to get that froggy progress. But dude, look at how few quick balls I have. I think I started this event with like 147 or something. I've been balling, bro. I've been balling. It's been so worth it, don't get me wrong, but I have been consuming Pokeballs and such to grind this event. It's been so worth it. Honestly, I'm surprised I haven't spent as much. I've only spent like a few 100K. I've not spent that much in the event. I plan to do raids today. I don't plan to do raids today. Great question. I do want to do them soon, not today. I really want to finish Froggy. I want to finish the Froggy grind so bad. The kids I can just infinitely grind. Like that'll be a indefinite thing. Oh, I can't even turn this one in because I got too good of a catch, guys. I can't even. Oh, I'm so unlucky. I got too good of a Pokemon that I can't even consume it towards the Froggy. Shake my head. So yeah, I'm gonna save. I think raids. I still have to do pieces of content I haven't even touched yet in the event. And keep in mind, I've been grinding as much as possible, right? Raids, Pumpcats, Wisps. I haven't even like really touched them yet. I have so much to do still, right? So much to do, but I'm excited to do it. That's, you know, rather be busy than bored. Rather be busy and fulfilled than bored and aimless. That's what life's all about, man. Isn't flashing to consume? You're cooked. You're literally just cooked. But worth it? Yeah. I hate the grinds where you just follow it. It's ironic that I make guides. I hate the guides where you just follow a guide and like I hate following instructions. I hate that's why I need to make that's why I make my own guides and I need to make my own instructions, because I hate following instructions so much that I have to make my own instructions. I hate like Legos. I despise following Lego. It's, oh my god, it annoys the hell out of me. Go back to anybody get any like crazy shinies? Anybody get any like swarm shinies? I haven't seen anything, I don't think. What's been your guys' favorite part? It should be a pretty chill stream. I'm just having fun hanging out with you guys and grind. This will be a fun chill memer. Got a lot of the stressful stuff done this morning. Dude, I super respect that, Wander. Hell yeah, dude. Shini's a Viper, that's fucking cool. That's a beautiful, literally one of the most beautiful swarm ones as well, in my opinion. That's really cool. First event, is it usually this gas? You know, I think so. I think the more you play the events, the more, I don't want to say boring, maybe a little bit, because like I will say, like, the first time you play events, they're super amazing because you have to learn all the, you know, it does become a little like, okay, I'm doing Wisp for the 3rd year in a row and they're in the same spots. Like, that's, I get that, but even like for me, like, that's why I started an Ironman account. Like, oh, I do try to recommend players to like solve their boredom and solve their like if you're not having fun with PokeMMO, I bet you that there are things you can do to have fun again. You know, it's not always the game's fault. There are things the game can do better, don't get me wrong, but I think we're too quick to judge and blame the game versus the what's it called, yeah, like that. That's so missed. You have no idea how based that is, because they are the worst pieces. I don't mind Pumpcats. Pumpcats are kind of fun to me. Wisps are my least favorite holiday content. Maybe making the first Wisp guide ever was my least favorite piece of content my least favorite time I've ever had making a guide. Making the first Wisp guide, I'll never forget that. When Wisps came out, making the first Wisp guide was horrendous. Can I quick ball these? I don't think so. Dude, hell yeah, Maddie. Yes, I can. Eboja. Where's Clarko out on YouTube? Is he on YouTube, chat? Where's he at? I don't see him. Tell him to type something up. I think it's a fair thing to say, doo-doo. I think it's tough. I respect you for, that's a fair critique worded very respectfully, very fairly. I appreciate that. I don't know if I fully agree with you. I think I partially agree with you. It's tough. I think it's a hindsight thing. Quick ball is 100%. Oh shit, thank you. I think it's a hindsight thing with some things. Like what the devs recently talked about. Like there's a lot of times where like, I got you, Clarko. There's a lot of times in game development. I actually also need these cookies so bad. Playing the pumpkin on hard mode made me realize how big of a limiter the cookies are for me as an Iron Man account. But what was I saying? I'm yapping over here as per usual. I see your 6'7" joke find you. I see you. I see you. A lot of times in game development, there's things you start to work on and you don't realize that it won't ever come to fruition until like you're partially into development. I think game development's just hard. I think that's the meme. I think if I do it in the future, Rumel, I would love... I actually thought about messaging you today. I wanted to beat it my first time on my own, Rumel. I really did, you know? And I did. I'm proud of myself. Well, with your guide, you know, your guide, excuse me, your guide was amazing. It was really fun. It was really fun. I was really proud that I beat it. Like all, you know, all these emotions, all these feelings. It was frustrating. It's crazy. Like on the third attempt, I almost FF'd out of anger, out of frustration. I was so demotivated. I was like, there's no way I beat this. And then it was the run I ended up, you know, doing it. It was dude, just so frustrating. But it was really fun. I say frustrating. It was really fun. It was like a lot of... I think I was just mad because the first time I lost due to personal still dap error, I just made dumb mistakes. And then I should be quick balling this. I keep forgetting. Fuck. Shalfa Ramparts is a very cool option. Yes, 1,000. It's so skill based, Rumel. Unironically, it is so skill based. And having only done 3 battles, it felt like that to me. It feels very, 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 very skill based. That's only with the 3 Pokemon. If you have some mons in the back that can help, you know, help you. Why it's a great question. Why do you not like the new particle effect, Pat? It's hard to explain. It's a great question. I think it's a hard thing to explain because it's very just personal preference visually. I think it's underwhelming, right? I think the new particle effect is very underwhelming. I can try to go grab it. It's very Halloween-y to me. I really like the like Howling Moon particle effect, one of my favorites. I could see that, Usopp. Murkrows are demons in this event, Rubel. It is literally the worst. Yeah. Let's go back to Kanto and turn the what we can in. I went to the wrong spot. Whoopsie. Good luck to you, Mayday. Hell yeah. It's too... What a reasonable, fair, nice way to put it. The particle effect is too quiet visually. I like that verbiage a lot. You would be shocked at how many people... I appreciate good feedback and good critique because you would be surprised how many people... Dude, I've gotten so many YouTube comments. This event... mad shit, not gonna lie. This event ass. all these vanities, booty, NGL. And it's like, bro, if you're gonna say something, at least at least try. Like, you're not even trying. Like, there are good critiques, and if you don't like the event, number one, if you don't like something, usually what a healthy adult does is they just like they just don't engage with it. The amount, it's just so weird, you know. But it's just funny. It reaches a point where it's just funny. To be fair, hopefully I'm laughing about it and not like. I feel like I'm at that stage right now, personally. At least I'm trying to get better at that. And it's like I'm sitting here enjoying the event, you know. For me, it's like I'm still a person. Yes, I'm like, you know, the PokeMMO nerd, right? But like I'm still a person. I'm trying to enjoy the event and have fun. And then I wake up to YouTube comments that are like, "This event is shit." Like, but like that's all you have to say. Like, the event is so bad, lol. Like, you're just so condescending. Like, it would be the same as walking into a Starbucks and being like, "Lamau, Starbucks coffee is so shit. Lamau, like, why would anybody ever drink Starbucks?" Like, if you want to go say those things in your private Discord DMs or in your group of friends or whatever, sure. But going to my YouTube comments, I'm a guy who makes videos about PokeMMO because I love the game. Like, what are you doing? You know? I think it's true. Yeah, but why you even if you don't like Starbucks, you wouldn't go to a Starbucks and shit talk. That's psychotic. It's psychotic and it's emotionally unintelligent, right? Yeah, it's just funny. It's just a funny thing, you know? It's an internet thing. People behave differently on the internet than they do IRL, which is silly in my opinion. What are you gonna do? you just laugh at it because it's just like, it's funny. It's funny in a way. It's funny. It's funny to see humans behave in such an animalistic way, or such a way that they would never, like, they're just not even thinking. Froggy Vanity, you have to turn in like 30. You have to get enough swarm Pokemon turned in, like up to 30 mysterious dust balls, which is a ton. Let's see. Come on, give me my Froggy. I'm going for my Froggy right now. I'm really trying to get it. Dude, I must be so close. I swear I must be so close. Do I have any Hoot Hoots? No, that's fair. Xanarchy, yeah, that's... Yeah, for sure, Hawk. Hoot Hoot, do I have... I do have some Hoot Hoots. Okay, let's grab this. Grab a Murkrow just in case. The new Starbucks pudding, putting these nuts in your mouth. Muffins! I have been on the internet for a long time. If you're gonna whip out a These Nuts joke, I love you so much. Failed These Nuts jokes are 10-minute timeouts. You gotta really be creative. You gotta fucking... Hey, salutes to the soldier, the fallen comrade. I respect that, I do. If you're gonna get me on a These Nuts joke, it's a big deal to get me on a These Nuts joke. It's not easy. Dude, that's so... I love people like you, Leon. I love people. We live in a... And it's alright if I'm just like... I'm yapping about stuff instead of the game. We live in a day and age where instead of someone being like, I feel bad, I had a bad anecdotal personal experience with this thing, instead people go, this thing is bad. This thing sucks. You know, they don't go... You know what I mean? Like... They don't go, oh, I went to Starbucks and I personally didn't enjoy the coffee, therefore I don't really like it. They go, Starbucks is shit. Starbucks is ass. Every Starbucks in the world has bad service. Like, it's people are really bad right now. We're more interconnected than ever. We're more global than ever, which is a beautiful thing. We're really bad about remembering that and keeping in mind that our experiences are just our little anecdotals and that everybody else is like another human and yada, yada, yada. It's hilarious. It's a risk people... I think it's a good bit. It's a risk people have to take. Do we have more Umbreons or are we out of Umbreons? No, we're out of Umbreons. Okay. Is there an Umbreon swarm right now? That would be best case scenario. I'm getting so lucky on these swarm timings. No shot. There actually is an Umbreon in Hoenn right now. What the fuck? Okay. I'm getting super lucky on my swarm timings. I've never had that happen, I swear. That's actually... I swear the devs are not spawning in swarms for me. I swear. To be honest, dude, and I respect even just admitting that is so, like, I always say the joke of I'll say, I always say, you know what, I don't really like Pokemon Unite. Do you guys know why I don't like Pokemon Unite or why I say that? I played Pokemon Unite one time. My wife was playing Pokemon Unite and her mom was calling her and she was like, hey sweetie, my mom's calling me, can you play Pokemon Unite for me? And I was like, okay, sure. I immediately got caught out in the jungle by a Snorlax and died and handed it back to her. I was like, I don't want to play anymore. Like, that was my Pokemon Unite experience. It's not... The game's not bad. It was obviously me, but I was like, fuck this game, fuck that shit, I hate it. And that's, you know, that's the human experience. You know, I'm not trying to act any better. I'm just saying, when it comes down to serious stuff or awareness, it's the real meme is it's actually okay to be a bad person, because we're all bad people to some degree. You have to just be aware of it. You can't be a bad person and not realize it. That's the, you know what I'm saying? That's the problem. I'm dumb, and I just know that I'm dumb, and that goes a long way. That's the hack of life. You can be a lot of bad qualities, and as long as you know you're those things, you're probably chilling. You're probably doing the best you can. You just do the best you can, you know? Yeah, League of Legends Pokemon. Yeah, I can't play MOBAs, man. But I don't mind Dota. I think 20 or so sworn Pokemon consumed unlocks the kids specifically ask for things, right? That's probably, it depends, Kankitsu. I mean, that's probably true a lot of the time. And then my hope is, I do think like they'll eventually figure it out. I do believe. Okay, what the fuck is this Umbreon doing? Turbo nerd pissing me off. I should have dreamballed it, actually. That was a mistake. Should have dreamballed for sure. That's okay. That's okay. To the Umbreons. Good, thank you. Good call, good call. We love the calls. I know a lot of stuff to do Pokemon. What are your thoughts on training someone on breeding or anything Pokemon, but on stream? That's a cute. So I had the idea of something similar, like one-on-one coaching sessions. I see what you're saying. Like, so I've had the idea of that for a very, very long time. You know how like PvP content creators will do like, this is the case in like most like Magic the Gathering, League of Legends, Overwatch, like coaching sessions or whatever. I do like the idea of that for PokeMMO, and it would be like a Patreon thing. I'd have to set up some sort of, I love the idea of setting up a Patreon where it's like 10 people a month or some shit can pay. It'd have to be a lot of money or some shit. It'd have to be like, you know, and it'd have to be like a fair thing for my time. I don't know what the numbers would be, right? Maybe it'd be like $100 for an hour or something like that, and then it would be like $100 for like an hour. You can join on stream, and I sit down and I like coach you on whatever you want. Even if you, or maybe you just want to fucking hang out on stream. Like I don't know. Like that's probably fine. I'll have to figure. I don't want to promise though. I don't know what the numbers would be or what that would look like. But I've floated the idea of something like that for a long time. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. I like it, dude. Jim Pat Harbaugh, coach of Pokemon, and most of it because people always ask like, hey Patrouski, what should I do in PokeMMO? And to get to that answer, I have to ask you, what's your boxes? Let me see all of your Pokemon that you own. Let me see your boxes. Let me see your net worth. Let me see your bag. Like, I like the idea of doing a really in-depth coaching session of someone like screen sharing their game and me straight up like going through their entire account and recommending them what they should maybe want to do next and like that sort of. I think it's really, really interesting. Breeding is tough. Breeding is tough to learn. I think breeding is one of the most what's the word, unintuitive things to learn on when you're new. It took me years to learn breeding, Matthew. Don't feel bad about it. I was so stubborn. I did not want to. I was so stubborn, but it's so powerful once you do. It's so powerful. It's so good. So I've thought about that, something like that for a long time, but I just don't know. Unfortunately, it just comes down to time and energy and like having to get around to actually executing an idea like that, you know? But I'll try to keep it in mind. Yeah, it's a lame answer. I'm sorry, but in-depth running back and forth. Yeah, obviously, you know, there's certain things where I'm like, I can't, you know, there's only so much coaching. I feel like there would be more coaching than people would realize. I do think, maybe I'm overly optimistic, but I kind of do think so. Yeah, I mean, there's a good question of like, is it even worth on a main account breeding to 5x Sodium 1? Like, in my opinion, usually not, but it depends. Like, it depends. Yeah, Umbreon catch rates are tough here. What even is a London? Oh, a London axe. I see what you're saying. I was like, I thought you said Londoner account. I was like, what is that? Use friend ball? I don't think I have them. How do you even, is that like an apricorn ball? How do you even get that? I don't even know what friend balls are, man. I gotta learn the new Johto balls. I need to do more apricorn farming. I don't even know if that's one of those. That's for Froggy. I don't think they do. I think we kind of 95% confirmed Trainer Sam. I don't think turning into the teacher counts towards Froggy. So learn from our mistake, you know? It is an apricorn ball, yeah. I got to learn that at some point, Bruce. You have to learn that, you know, once again, there's just so much going on. We'll get to it when we get to it. But I'd love to learn the apricorn balls at some point. Until now, yes, Magic. I've been sitting there loading into some battles, Magic, where I'm just sitting there like AFK and I'm like, what's going on? Like, oh yeah, I have to not press Control Z. Yep, it's a great way to put it. Like, you don't realize how much you use it until it's gone. 1000%, 100%. Yeah, I believe it's been confirmed that you have to turn into the kids. If you turn into the teacher, I don't think it counts towards Froggy. I fucked myself on that one personally. I was so greedy. I wanted to get the grind done with. And now I'm here. It could be for any of the different kids. Great question, Manskis. Yeah, any of the different kids. Yes, I have to. I'm so sorry, fellow. Yeah. If you turn into the teacher after Froggy, yeah, it's probably. I mean, it's like a 4-to-1 Pokemon difference versus 5-to-1 for the mysterious ball, if that makes sense. But it's still like, you know. Okay. See, it's a Viper, Pooch. I don't have these. Any swarms? Dude, good luck to you, Bomber. Much love to you, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Jeez, dude. Good perspective for everybody else watching, playing the event. Okay. Umbreon Hoenn is. I think someone's calling a swarm right now. Let's see. So Viper turned in. Come on, give me the Froggy. Give me the Froggy. Give me the Froggy. There's no way I'm that far off. There's no way. I must have really fucked up. Oh my goodness. I was prepared. I haven't been streaming for that long. I'm okay. But thank you, Tunnel. I actually went on a walk today. Before I didn't stream it early in the morning. I went on a walk instead, and I, you know, did a little off-stream grinding. I appreciate you checking, because, you know, who's out here subbing? T-Blaze for the Prime. I like that. It feels good to say that name. Thank you for the Prime, dude. Hopefully the content's been helpful. Thank you so much for the Prime. Give me the... Yes, give me the Froggy. Give me the fucking Froggy. Give me this Froggy. Give me this Froggy. This better be the Froggy. Come on. Come on, dude. Are you serious? How is it still not the Froggy? How did I mess up this bad? How other people are getting it at like 30 balls? How I messed up so it's got to be like a hand. It can't be that many more. I want this Froggy so bad. Got a pirate hat. Nice, nice. Murkrow is the Mon. Got it at 65. Okay, you. The problem is. It's a still gap thing, unironically. You gotta just get it. So you need to just. It only goes longer, from my understanding, if you turn into the teacher. Do not turn your swarm Pokemon into the teacher. That's what fucks. That's what makes it take longer. I don't think it's RNG. I could be wrong. Yeah, don't turn any into the teacher. That's the mistake. It may be a consecutive thing. Do not say that. There's no way. There's no way there's no way. I will throw up in my mouth. Hatched it for irons. There's no way. I'm stuck again. I think I'm actually stuck again. I don't want to rub it in, but I want the Froggy so bad. It's taking up so much of my time. I thought it was for sure. I thought I was going to get it done last night and then for sure done today. I still need one of these 4 Swarmons to spawn. Look at this. People are saying I can't. This better not be the case because I will throw up. But some people are saying that I wonder if it's like consecutive. Like if you have to turn in 30 in a row to the kids. Bro, I'm out here trying my best. Wait, can I do some of these? Let me go double check again. I don't think so. But I have turned in so many Pokemon to these kids. I have 43 Dust Balls, no Froggy, due to my own personal still gap. I don't think it's random. I think it's turning to the teacher makes it not count. I think. We don't know for sure, though. Hoot Hoot Unova. Grab a few more Hoot Hoots, I guess. Hey, that's a good thing though, Sasquatch. You know, don't utilize that. Yeah. Just turn into the kids. Don't try to rush it like I did. I tried to be greedy, man. I tried to be greedy and I got punished. Go Hoot Hoot. I'm devastated. I'm so sorry, Tom. But yeah, that's, oh my goodness, despair. I just want the Froggy. I just want the fucking Froggy. I love that it's over something as dumb as a Froggy. That's funny. I'm assuming consecutively, like not going to the teacher at all. I can't imagine that's it. I can't imagine. That seems insane. I wonder if like the update patch fucks it up or something. There's we're getting copium. No, this is not, none of what we're saying is true. Surely not. That's got to be copium. You can get ultra rares from the goodie bags, which is crazy, but you should, in my opinion, you should still just sell them. If you're a main account, selling the goodie bags, if you're gonna gamble anything, I respect opening goodie bags. Dust balls definitely sell. Yeah, I highly doubt it, Brewski, but I understand the like copium at this point of like, I get it, dude. What annoys me is that event details are lacking. I respect that opinion. I disagree. I like it. We're walking blindly trying to figure things out on our own. Yes, isn't it lovely? I understand it's personal preference. I'm not trying to make you like, don't feel like you have to agree with me. I think it's really cool that in PokeMMO is one of the few games left in the world where they don't release everything, all the information. Like, I like that we as a community have to work together to solve. I think it's one of the most fun parts of the game, in my personal opinion. But I get it. I get it. Are you so sick? I get that, Tom. I do, you know. True. That is true, Knack. Yeah. True. Fair point. Did I miss a Hoot Hoot somewhere? It's over here. Little feller. Favorite event to date? Great question. The 10-year anniversary event. There's never been anything like it was just so special to celebrate the game. I love that the 10-year anniversary event wasn't celebrating a holiday. It was celebrating PokeMMO itself. And as someone who's played the game for so long, I loved the 10-year anniversary event. They did it once in 2022, and they've never brought it back. Let's go do like a mini boss or something while we're waiting for... I need to do way more mini boss kills. Are there any active? Someone said Unova Mistralton, but it says it's down. It might be down, but I'm gonna go check. A 15-year event. They said they were gonna initially bring it back every year, but then they just never did. Okay, it's still here, Pog. That's huge for me. Are they in the same order as last year with number 4B? I believe so. I don't remember off of memory, but there should be a... I have videos on it. If you go to like I have playlists for each year. So if you go to my channel, go to playlists, you can find the Halloween 2024 playlist and go see what Yeah, no, that's so fit. Yeah, Tom, yeah. Nothing in it, dude. I love the anniversary event. That was my favorite. My favorite event ever.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
This thing lived? Get out of here. Turbo nerd. Do. Mini boss done. You know, do some Kanto kids while we wait for the more swarm calls. Yes, the shiny anniversary friends particle. Yup, exactly. You get it. The difference between turning the swarms into the teacher versus the kids, it takes 5 Pokemon per 1 mysterious ball, which is less efficient, versus the kids are 4 Pokemon consumed for 1 mysterious ball. And the turning into the teacher does not give you progress towards the froggy, is what we think. We don't know that 100%, but I'd say that's like 90% confirmed at this point. I would say it's like 90% confirmed. My mate told me Pokemon just pixels on a screen and put on the left. Yeah, the reaction. Yeah. You can reduce anything in life to... It's like imagine telling Tom Brady that football is just a game. It's just adults, grown men playing a game with a ball. Like, come on, how embarrassing. Like, you can reduce anything in life to something large or something small. Or it's like... It's a really good example of life is perspective, and people will always, if people don't understand something, they'll often try to reduce it. It's like how for so long, like, people, oh, it's just video games. It's just a game. Why do you care about it so much? Humans have been caring about things that are just a game for thousands of years. Look at the Olympics back in literal ancient times, right? Look at fucking football. Imagine being a football player, an NFL player in the 1880s or like the early 1900s. You barely made any money. If you didn't make any money at all, it was just a hobby, right? Video games are just very much still in their infancy, and a lot of people don't understand them yet. And I bet you it was the same exact thing for professional sports back in the early 1900s. And now a lot of those people are like, oh, fuck, I wish I took sports seriously, because now people are making millions of dollars. You know, entertainment is important. Theater has been around for thousands of years. Entertainment, gestures have been around for you know, it's important. And I love that I live in an era where I can be a internet jester. You know, that's the that's the reality of it. Anyway, sorry to get a little... for some reason, I do think, hilariously, I think, Rumber Million full south. Let me see. I do think that for whatever reason, MMOs are very philosophical / attract a lot of philosophical thought because people put thousands of hours into them, usually with like certain like chill activities, you know? I think, what's it called? I do think a lot of MMO players sit and they think a lot about, you know, their time spent and their life and all these things, right? I think it's a good thing. Anyways, in front of a camera, yeah. Was it okay? Kid. Whew, okay, Pog. Got it. We got it. Yeah, gladiators were athletes. Yeah, people just don't. It's people often don't understand something, and by the time people who are not open-minded, it'll be too late for them. You know, they'll miss out. It's important to be open-minded to the changes happening in the world. You're not just a gamer. I really appreciate it, AJ, man. Much love to you, dude. I always say it's not even, people ask, how do you talk so much, Patrouski? I have an illness. I don't know. I have the yapping disease. Like, I don't, sometimes people are just quieter people. Sometimes people are yappier people. It's positives and negatives. I'm thankful that yapping is a positive, a great asset, a great positive. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Yeah, exactly, Matthew. Like, yapping is a fantastic asset to my career, but also you kind of gotta factor in, it's not always great in personal relationships. I have to know when to shut the fuck up and let other people talk, you know? So it's just positives and negatives, and you gotta use your certain things in positive ways. Does that make sense? I don't know. I'm just a guy yapping, but I appreciate that a lot, man. My cloister has a choice band. Yes, great question. We're getting a crazy conversation in the Dem Swarms chat. Let's over to Zubat Sinnoh. Was talkative? Yes. 1,000. Maybe I'm wrong. Someone could confirm or deny. In my opinion, 1,000% yes, Knack. Now, I do want to say, I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've always had at least like 3 people in my stream, because I started streaming so long ago that I always say, I never really streamed to nobody, because back when I started streaming back in like 2013, right? 12 years ago. That makes me feel old as fuck. Holy shit. I was known in like the smaller communities I was part of because what's it called? I would watch a lot of streams. So back in the day, one of the best ways to I would watch a lot of streams. I was just a natural member of other communities and other streamers and other creators. So people would see me go live in like the RuneScape category and be like, oh shit, I recognize that guy from like Sick Nerds chat, or like Pofflebopper, or, you know, people would recognize my name from the old RuneScape leaderboards, or, you know, and they would just you'd be like, oh shit, I'll check him out, you know? So if you just like, the real thing is, the hack to being a content creator is you have to just, at least, I don't know, it's the only thing I know how to do. I don't know how to become a good content creator. All I know how to do is to be like genuine and to be like involved in a community. That sounds so tip-tippy, but I'm really dumb. I don't know how to do anything, you know. So I was just in the community and people knew my name because I was just a fucking chatter more than anything, you know. I never watched Bodhi too much. I know, obviously I know, but I never really watched Bodhi. I watch a lot of like nicher, smaller RuneScape streamers. I was a big fan of watching smaller, like streamers with like 10 to 20 viewers were my favorite. I grew up watching so many streamers, 10 to 20 viewers. My goat? Yeah, Settled. I used to watch, Settled inspired me to start an Ultimate Iron Man before Swampletics. I loved watching Settled's maxing UIM series. That was a big inspiration for me. Settled's a really fucking cool guy. I was privileged to be able to talk to him a little bit in Twitter DMs ages ago before he really took off, and what a good guy to take off. Like, I don't know, on the internet. Yeah, Settled's great, man. Settled's great. Settled's also, he's a real one behind the scenes. There was this was ages ago, but there was a drama in the Ultimate Iron Man community where I was a part of it, and I said some not so nice things about some other people. I'll save you the long spiel of this. Was like 6 to 8 years ago, right? Keep in mind. but people were like calling for my exile. People fucking hated me. People were like calling for my exile. They wanted to like ban me from the Discord and all these things. Well, keep in mind, I was asleep while all this was happening, and Settled, a fucking real, he didn't know me personally, that he was like, guys, we should fucking wait until he wakes up and just talk to him about it. Like, I can confirm that behind the scenes, Settled is a real fucking a good guy who genuinely wants like the best outcomes for people in the community. Like, Settled was a fucking real one. That was actually like real as shit, you know? There's a lot of I will never forget that. He really had my back, and he was like, wait until he wakes up and let's just talk to him. Let's just see what happened, you know? As opposed to like, it was like peak cancel culture. Not, you know, it was crazy. Myself for PokeMMO. That's an honor, dude. Let me, what is happening to the swarm balls? Things are getting cooked. You don't like guac though? That's yeah. Nowadays I get canceled for at least good reasons, like not like thinking guacamole and hummus are overrated and bland. That at least, you know, that's a fair thing to get. You know, understandable hatred. I get getting vitriol for that. That makes sense. I wish I didn't feel that way like that. You know, I wish I liked guacamole more. I wish I liked hummus more. Those two foods might be foods where I've had a fair bit of authentic guac though. Like I've had a lot of different types of guac. I don't know if I've had enough hummus. I need to try more hummus. I can't speak on hummus too much, but chickpeas in general are just. I like chickpeas as like a when you like bake them in like a little chip, a healthier chip. That shit's based. I actually love chickpeas as like a healthier snack as a chip, a crispy chickpea. Chickpeas mashed up and you just season the fuck out of them. It's just bland mush. You just try to see. It's never enough seasoning. It's kind of like tofu. I want to like tofu. There's one Thai restaurant that serves tofu cubes, and I love those. But I think it's just. I don't love when a food is like, oh, it's only good if you mask all of the flavors, and like, if you like, it's not, the food isn't good, you're just making it eatable, you know? Banana chips, yeah, based. Giga Chad. Have you tried Jammined? Jammin' this dick in your mouth? That was creative. I actually don't want to 10-minute you. Because that was one of the most creative These Nuts jokes I've never I've never heard of that one. That was a Rancy original. I've never heard anybody else say that. But my mind, bro, I am so fucking trained to deal with These Nuts jokes. I've been training for this my whole life. I'm so on I'm on it, bro. Yo, what's up? I will find you. Thought I could get you. No, that was a good attempt. I really respect it. One of the best attempts I've ever seen. Like a bear trap. One of the most grocery stores. I'll keep trying. I'm never gonna. If there's a food that I don't like, I'm never gonna stop trying it. You know, olives are my most hated food. I try to eat olives at least once a year. Raw, like plain olives, at least once every other, like 2 years, 3 years. Hoot Hoot Hoenn, Jodos Viper. Are these real calls? Let's go see. Raw lives? Yeah. That's a weird concept. To be fair, I heard you basically have to train your taste buds to enjoy olives. Is a weird concept. The fucking based pill is realizing that most things are just humans training us to like them. Most things are us just building acclimation and learning to enjoy them. We like, that's the, like, alcohol is a great example. alcohol literally tastes bitter. It's a mechanism that we are meant to like avoid, right? Do you like olive oil? Yeah, of course. This doesn't taste like olive, you know, it's just for cooking. Yeah, for sure. I don't have beef with olive oil. Not my favorite oil, but I still use it for cooking. Yes. Does this spot suck? Where's the spot at? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Most flavors, the human brain isn't like... Okay, I'm also talking out of my ass. Let me go talk to an actual like scientist. I'm actually, everything I'm about to say is like based off of vibes. Okay, please don't take what I'm saying as scientific fact. But I feel like, true Jiba, I feel like things like coffee, things like, I'll speak energy drinks. I like energy drinks, but like, or like a Mountain Dew. If you gave a Mountain Dew to like a fucking, you know, a villager who's never had one off in a different part of the world, they would be like, that's fucking from the devil. Like, that's poison. Like, you must be feeding me like, Mountain Dew tastes like battery acid at first, and then you start to like it because you watch the Mountain Dew ads, and you like, I'll be honest, like, I feel like the human brain is a lot more susceptible to things than we realize, and we like to think that everything we do is like very decisive of our own actions and blah blah blah. I think a massive reason I love Monster energy drinks and Mountain Dew and Doritos so much is because it was advertised to gamers. Like, you know, it hurts me to admit we like to think that we're in control of our destiny, when in reality, I bet you a fair bit of it, you know? Still, battle is so slow, question mark. Huh? What are you on? Me when I only play Pokemon games on 10 times emulator speed. Me when I can't wait. Me when I have to queue up 2 Fortnite games at once because I can't stand to wait in the battle bus. Me when no Subway Surfers on the bottom of my stream. Me when no Family Guy laugh track. Me when no, oh my goodness, still so slow. Some people doesn't drink ever, so alcohol tastes bad as a bad opinion. Alcohol literally does inherently taste bad. You could call it a bad opinion, that's based, but like the bitterness of like you can mask it. Like, that's why, like, I think whiskey is a combination. I like to drink straight whiskey. Liking whiskey is a combination of acclimation and forcing yourself to like it, on top of the way you force like most flavors, on top of like getting the barrel flavor in there and the wood flavors and the flavorings to overmask the alcohol, right? Like, the alcohol itself is literally a bitter stinging. You're trying to mask it, right? And Mischievous Kanto, yes, based. In my personal little humble 27-year-old naive opinion. I am just saying my opinion. I don't want to talk. I'm talking with a little too much confidence. My apologies. That's the whiskey talking. I'm not actually drinking. That'd be funny though. Drinking opinions, man. No, that's fair. You can think this is a joke. No, it's literally so fair. Or melon, then I decided to buy the Flamingo, so I've wanted for ages. Dude, no, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I think that's awesome, dude. Yep, our bodies naturally crave high calorie foods like sugar, fat, alcohol, super high calorie substance, or high calorie per volume. I don't know. Does our body naturally crave alcohol? But I don't know. That seems crazy. Our body doesn't crave. Wait, because I don't know. I don't like that argument, because our body does crave sugar and fats because they're tasty, and our brains perceive them as they are like energy, right? I agree with that. With that exact same argument, do our bodies crave drinking oil because it's like some of the highest calorie per, like, I don't think so. You know, like, to take the argument, that's called a day. I don't know if our body craves alcohol. I think the bitter flavor puts like, my body craves a drink when the Lions lose. Yeah, I just ended that. Okay, wait a minute. My body is so excited to drink it shakes. Yeah, I'm just talking. I don't want anybody to feel like I'm just talking. I don't know. The fellas yearn for a cold one. Alcohol's literally poison. We don't crave it. That would be my take. That would be my personal opinion. I don't think we crave it. I think we force it down. And that builds us to, you know. Oh, fuck. Sorry, now keeps us obese. Yes, I agree with all of that, Steven. I don't know if it extends to... What the fuck do I know? I am probably the least formally educated person in the chat. Keep that in mind. I'm trying to qualify, right? I don't know if it extends to alcohol, but I agree with all of that, Steven, for sure. That's why, yeah, exactly. We now have an over and abundance of food in society, and that's causing obesity problem. Absolutely. Like that. Yeah, but that's like addiction. Yeah, but we don't crave alcohol at first. You can build addiction to alcohol, but I don't think our bodies naturally crave it. That's why the first time you drink alcohol, you're like, what the bleh, people drink this, bleh, what the fuck? Like the first few times you drink, you're like, this is fucking why would anybody drink this? Like, yeah, no, at first it's yeah, Matthew, yeah. Let me use dust balls. Dag nabbit. Oh, I should dream ball and timer ball eventually. Yeah. That's a good call, Chiba. That's also true, correct? I've always heard that the alcohol was more safer than water because of the bacteria in the streams. What's up, Dank? Do you think it's worth to sell Pokemon bags with a hello the Gamba? Man, I don't know. I think if you're gonna open anything this event, I respect people open. If you want to gamba on goodie bags and pumpkins, it's up to you. I still don't think it's worth it. I think you still lose money in the long run. I think you still like lose money. Maybe open some and what's it called, right? Yeah, for sure. Boiling water to drink. Giga Chad. Based. True. Based, Brewski. That's a funny thing to think about. The water was safer. Yeah, Giga Chad. There's a funny joke here about like, oh, I was born in the wrong fucking era. there's some stand-up bit. We got to work on that bit, chat. Someone's got to craft that one. There's something there, okay? Oh, I double false swipe this thing like a nerd. 0 pumpkin bag 0. Like 12 goodie bags. His Dreavis is a tough catch. Are you making your pho? It smells so strong. No, you're good. You're so sweet. My wife bought this you know how you can buy like cup of ramen, like cup noodles? She bought these like cup of pho, basically. They smell, I love pho. They smell so fucking bad. I can smell them across that. Like I knew she was making it because it smells so fucking bad. I need to eat ones. I bet they're tasty. I need to eat one so I can associate the taste with the smell. But right now they just smell like socks and ass. No, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. My poor wife is having to like open our like balcony door in the living room because she's just trying to eat food and it smells so bad. You're so sweet. Thank you. Born just in time to get smashed off white girl seltzers. Fucking hell yeah. I love me. You know what I love? I haven't had them in like 2 years. But I love me some. Where my White Claw? I know Rumel. Where my White Claw Surge drinkers? I'm a White Claw. I'm a Surger. Give me 2 Surges and a fucking floaty to just sit in the pool, and I'll be floating in like 3 different ways. Was a staple. I don't know if you. I live in Nova currently, Steven. Yeah, there's so many good pho restaurants. There's so many. It's a big benefit. I complain sometimes because I don't really love the area because it's like a affluent, it's a bougie area and I'm not used to it. I mean, yeah, I live in Nova. But I take the restaurants. Like I gotta appreciate the positives while I'm here because the restaurants and stuff. That's fucking cool. We went there for a like a 3-day vacation one time, Zen. But a few of our favorite restaurants we've ever been to is in that place. If it's the same place, I don't know Nova very well. What is the simplest I'm thinking of? I don't know that. No, I don't. Sorry. My wife's from Nova. I had to go marry a bougie girl. It was a good call. It was a good call. Womp womp. Womp womp is always so good. Did you just say womp womp? Womp womp. Crack one surge open. I don't have any right now. I'm okay. We might do. I would be down to do a drinking stream later into the like 10 to 12 towards the end of the event. I'm so down to do a drinking stream to like sell, because 12 days into the event, we've all grinded our fucking asses off. We've all worked so hard. I think it'd be fun to do a drinking stream together and celebrate like a successful Halloween event, you know. I actually, so I wouldn't want to do that, Zen. I don't like people controlling when I drink. I don't even like playing drinking games because of that. I like to manage. I take it too seriously. I manage myself very carefully. But I don't even know if you can do that on Twitch. I don't know if you can do like, I don't think you can do like drinking challenges on Twitch. It's like against TOS now, I think. My girlfriend's from sucking these nuts. Sam, that one wasn't even, come on. You weren't even trying. It's TOS. I think it is. I don't think you can do like, yeah. It switches. They must have had problems. I get it, you know, so. I'll happily drink a Four Loko, but I'm not gonna sip a Four Loko. Come on, Sim. You can't. I literally got you on it. You can't. That's gotta be a 10-minute. He knows. He threw up the salute. Okay. I respect the. I love that he knew he was going down with the ship. I respect the salute. Oh no, Paisy. I just did that recently for the hard mode fight. I've never played Sea of Thieves nuts in your mouth. Nice try. Now that's gotta be, bro. Sea of Thieves nuts fit in your mouth. Dude, that's gotta be like a longer. I love you, but it's got like a 30-minute. Like if you guys are failing, you can't do back to back. These nuts jokes are more embarrassing in my opinion. I think it looks worse, man. Don't miss it at all. I really liked it visiting because they have a Taco Bell Cantina. It was fucking awesome to be in an apartment next to a Taco Bell Cantina and go get boozy Baja Blast freezies. That was quite the life. Also, what was the name of the Mind Goblin one? The Mind Goblin these nuts. Mind Goblin does dick up. Guys, hey, guys, it is not my first rodeo. You guys, you got to, come on. Get them, chat. Get them, mods. Guys, I've been on the internet for a long time. We got to start upping these nuts joke timeouts to like 30 minutes. We got to get punished, boys. It's done fuck all. It is kind of a bore. That's really funny, Mage. It is. Certain PS2 games are not always the best. I'll take a free Dust Stone. We took the gamble on will it have an intro screen or some shit. It doesn't really, but that's okay. It's just chilling in the background. Sometimes things can be amazing video games, but not always be the best AFK background thing. Shake my head, you know. Let's see. Keep this, I guess. Let's go see what we can turn in. What time it shows? Yeah, I mean that's that's fair. Turn this in. Is there a Viper? Mischievous Kanto. Okay. Excuse me. Houndour. We need. It's really helpful, Paisy. Hell yeah. Jodo's a Viper? Oh shit, actually. Oh, you're actually a genius. Did I not catch those yet? Thank you. Shut up, I am the one. Jodo just went away? No, I'm bad at the game. I want my Froggy, dude. Drowsy we got. Okay, we could do a Drowsy. Give me my Froggy. Give me my Froggy on the beat drop. Okay, this has got to be it. Come on. Give me the Froggy. How? Unironically, how do I still not? I know I'm just complaining over and over and over again, but I'm in disbelief. I'm in disbelief I have not gotten my Froggy yet. I want it so bad. I think I didn't catch this fight. Did I not? Let me see. Oh, I did. I'm stupid. Okay, pod. Pod for being stupid. Sick. Yes. We actually have them. Okay, huge. Is Frog locked? I am, dude. Catching swarms. I think swarms... Easy mode pumpkin is unfortunately not very good profit. I think swarms are really good profit. Like, pretty freaking good. Swords, trust me. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! Yes! Froggy! Woo! Oh my goodness! Oh, we did it, boys! I knew it was coming! I can't believe... Oh my goodness! We got the Froggy! The most important thing in the entire... I'm never taking it off. Oh my goodness! On the Iron Man. With the cottony follower? Okay. It's stupid how much I want. I know it's just a dumb vanity, but I wanted it, dude. I wanted it. I want drip on the iron. It's stupid how much I wanted it, but I wanted it, okay? Fuck, that took so long. That took me like 2 days of like, mostly this is what I did. I got 44 dust balls on the way. That's 44 times like 5 or so, 4 Pokemon per. 44 times 4. I caught 176 Pokemon, more than that, like 200. I caught like 200 Pokemon for this fucking vanity, and it couldn't have been more worth it. Most valuable thing I'll ever own on the account. Holy dude. I caught like 200 Pokemon for this. More than that, because there's more in the PC. Like, I caught like 250 in reality. Oh my goodness. I just wanted that so bad. We're done. That is our first, like, we're done. We are done swarm farming. We don't have to farm a single other swarm for the rest of the event. We can if we want to, but we don't have to. I'm gonna keep turning in until I get stuck, and then they can reset. So I'm gonna keep turning in what I can, but we are literally done. We can just full focus on farming candies and goodie bags and things like that. That's sick, dude. Once you turn in enough Pokemon to the teacher, the kids will start asking for specific Pokemon. Oh, it's so sick. The wishing stone? You're lying, Ramel. No way. You're kidding. You're joking. You're joking. There's not a wishing stone. No, shut up. Shut up. No, there's not. You're joking. If there was another wishing stone, I think I would have heard about it. I feel like people would have like complained so much. Understandably so. There is though? No, there's not. Don't say that. Dorpy. It's the wishing stone lore. It's a funny question. There's no, is that no way, Ramel? There's no way it's another wishing stone. The devs wouldn't do that. Copium. We're being for real? No way. I have not done the pump cats yet. You can, but it's less efficient, TMK, and they don't count towards Froggy, which is my problem. I'm so happy I got Froggy, dude. There's the wishing stone. Pack him and smoke. Shut up, Rumel. 10 out of 10 baited. Pack him and smoke him. So dumb. Or Umbreon. Dude, you're so... No, there's no... If you get banned for these nuts attempt, it's not... I'm not mad at you. It's not like a... You know, you're not a... It's just a... There has to be a punishment because otherwise people will just spam these nuts jokes nonstop. There has to be a sacrifice. There has to be some sort of cost. Okay. I think we're stuck again, which is fine. Thank you for the prime Jolly Nick. Thank you, dude. Yeah, we unironically, Brewski, yeah. How many balls are you at? I think 45 now. 45, dude. I got a lot on an Iron Man, in my opinion. Yeah, I really don't enjoy the pump cats and the wisps. It's not consecutive, I don't think. Brewski for the 1,000 bits for the froggy hype. Thank you, thank you, thank you, gamer. I can't say thank you enough. Thank you, man. It's been an honor. It's been an honor. It's been a lot of fun grinding the event. Let me pause the other music. We can hear the happy music on full display. It's been a blast grinding the event. It's been fun to go for the froggy. We have that completed, dude. Hell yeah. Is it still up? Yes, it is. Nice. Woo. Nice, 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 dude. Does doing hard mode give 2 times the profit? I think it's way more than that, right? It's like 5 times the profit, or no. Yeah, or 2 to 0.5, something like that. Well, no, but maybe it is about. Maybe it is about. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Great question. Whew. I'm down 50 mil down. Shizu, what are you doing? Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, it's expensive to build the T. Yeah. Would you pull Shizu? Don't ask me, Pat. Oh, no. Get out of here, you I need to put a choice back. I forgot to put an item back on this. Sell them now. The mysterious dust balls will just keep getting cheaper and cheaper during the event. If you want to buy them as an investment, you can do so later in the event, but right now they're just going to get cheaper. It's only day 2, right? So more supply of mysterious balls is going to keep coming in. The balls will get more expensive at a certain point, but that might not be for, you know, it could be in 2 days, it could be in 7 days, 10 days. Like, oh, you open a lot of them as dust balls. That'll do it. That'll do it. The event is, I think swarms are like the best money in the game right now. Swarms are just so good. Maybe I'm crazy, but like the fact that every Pokemon you catch is worth 10 to 12k is really, really crazy. Like that's a lot. Catching one Pokemon and it being worth 10 to 12k is super good. You just sell them. Swarms are so no. Swarms are so good because every like you turn in 5 swarm catches and you get a mysterious dust ball. And mysterious dust balls are worth like what 50k right now. So that means you turn in 5 Pokemon, you get or 60k. So it's even more than that. Like that's crazy, you know. Halloween event. Yeah, Zen. Yeah, sorry. Swarm catching is part of the Halloween event.
FROGGY hype.
Froggy. Thank you, Brewski, for the 1,000 bits in the Froggy hype. We needed it, bro. Thank you. This one's gone. Thank you. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you, Brewski. And then KG64, 26 months from KG, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate the extremely long, consistent support. It means the world, dude. What's up, KG? How you doing, dude? How you feeling today, man? Any swarm catch, you can turn 5 swarm catches in for 1 mysterious ball. But if you do the kids, it's 4. So you want to try to save like 1 of each species or 2 of each species, but you can start trading in extras. You want to trade into the kids, yeah. Farming the kids for spooky candies is a bit lower. I would say it's like more of what like hyper beginners do, or Iron Man. I do it a lot as an Iron Man. As an Iron Man, you got to do it. So I think right now I'm going to focus on... Right, so with swarms done, I think right now my main focus goes over to farming spooky candies and things from the kids, as well as mini bosses. Mini bosses is the main thing that I have to be on top of. You can only do like 1 every 20 minutes or something like that, and I really need to be on. I need to be on top of that because I have a lot of spooky candies. I want to try to convert all of my spooky candies into special. To be fair, I'm actually like pretty close. I've been focusing mini bosses a lot more today versus other things. So I have been working towards that, which is really good. I want to try to get all of my spookies converted into specials. There's no reason to keep spookies for the most part. Yeah, farming special candies are good. True. Like if you switch back and forth between specials and spooky or specials and mini, If you do mini bosses and swarms, it's probably the best money in the game right now. Let's do Kanto Route 5, someone said. On an armor account? You use it to fight the pumpkin, Usopp. Use it for the pumpkin. Turn 5 into a goodie bag? That's a terrible conversion. Not to... Sorry to be cringe. Oh, Route 5, not... What's this, like one of the cats? Why's everybody stopped here? Oh, okay. So they're fighting a mini boss. Okay, gotcha. So, I do want... I mean, I want to do... As hard as the pumpkin on hard was, I still want to do as many runs as possible. Probably with Rumel coaching me in the future. And then, the good news is, I actually will... what's it called? Need to do pumpkin on easy mode a ton. Because I'm going to have way too many special candies in correlation to the pumpkin cookies needed for the run. So I actually am gonna like need to do it on easy, which I'm so down. Farming the pumpkin on easy is gonna be so chill and comfy. These people are not the best players. Better than me have been getting 2 bags at a time and 3 bags at a time. I'm gonna hit 2 bags at a time tonight and make a video about it. 2 bags at a time. Wait, huh? I don't even know what you mean, but Giga Chad. New player here. Have you saw Con? Yeah, saw Con your mom on these nuts. Nice try. Bro, come on. Guys, we can't be doing mediocre these nuts jokes. You got to do the high-end stuff, man. The cream of the crop, you know? I don't want to do pumpkin easy or hard. Yes, selling special candies is really good, Pokeyen. I do recommend at least beating the pumpkin on easy once. You get the untradeable vanity. You should do it once. It's really worth for everybody to do it once. I'm gonna hop on the main account to do the pumpkin on easy mode at least once. Look at the sleepy cat. I get back in the lab. Keep cooking, bro. I respect it. I respect it. You can redo the raids, but there's no rewards. Refighting them. We are these nuts connoisseurs here. It's serious. It's a serious business, you know. Bags too. I think if you're a main account, usually selling everything is the best. Not gambling is never good. You know, gambling always. This is you from chat. I literally see. Are you in chat, Halen XO? Are you just typing in chat, not playing the event, or is that someone else? That's some. Or is that am I misreading a name? I was on stream. I might be misreading a name. I'm thinking about someone else actually. I'm thinking about Here Is Zen. I just have terrible. I'm just dumb. Sorry to call you out, Halen. You're gaming, okay? I love you. How many different swarms are there? I don't know. I mean, part of the swarm is selling the dust balls, right? Correct. Yes. That's a great question. Because, like, you know, it's confusing, and if it's your first event, it's overwhelming. Good question. Yes. Any demon like a fist fight? I don't think there's that many humans I could beat. Well, not athletes. Definitely not. Is that you? Is that you? I'm hailing them. Sorry, I like accidentally called you out. I'm so sorry. That was a mistake. I'm so sorry. It was really cute. No, I literally thought they were a different person. I know their name. They're part of the community. I just okay, that's unhinged. Kusai. How many monster frogs? It should only be like 30 times 5 or 4. But if you fuck up like me and trade in too many to the teacher, you have to trade them into the kids. It took me 45 because I fucked up. The pumpkin hard mode is the best profit in the game right now, but it's really annoying. I don't think most people should be doing it, but endgame players do it. Endgame players are grinding hard mode on like 4 accounts at once and making like Can I say numbers? Someone was saying they were making like, maybe I'm misunderstanding the numbers. Someone was saying they were making like 400K every 20 minutes. They're making like 1.2 mil an hour, but because they're grinding on like 4 accounts. Like you can make some crazy. People don't realize the difference. Like endgame players are fucking different, built differently. Exhausting to me. That's the Brewski. Dude, this was a huge like rant I went on / conversation. I had some conversations with some high level players earlier today, multiple of them, and dude, I love you high level players. I'm trying to, but there's a lot of people right now who are grinding the Pumpkin on 4 accounts 16 hours a day and being like, this event fucking sucks. And it's like it's not the event, it's that you're doing something that's fucking miserable. It's there's a lot of that happening, right? There's a lot of endgame players who are grinding the Pumpkin on fucking 4 devices and being like, fuck dude, like why am I not having fun? It's like, and I get it, because they want to be. I'm not trying to rag on those people to, like I love those grinders, but it's just everybody's tired. I just yanked my shit. Everybody's tired. Everybody's grumpy. Like people go hard in the event, dude. We'll go hard. I'm loving the event. I'm running around doing all sorts of things. I don't think so. X-Tab. I think they used the shiny boost for the what's it called? Endgame players unironically kind of are god. They're like really good, like they take it really seriously, and that always dude, I appreciate you watching, Jay. I appreciate, I'm just trying to have fun. I'm trying to show people like what the average. I don't represent the endgame player anymore. I think the endgame player has gotten so. I think 4 years ago when I started making content in 2021, I represented the endgame player. I fucking don't anymore. I'm so behind. I'm playing my Iron Man account. I'm doing other things. I was talking to Mist earlier in DMs. I was also like, one of the weirdest parts of being hear me out. One of the weirdest parts of being a PokeMMO content creator is you can't get too good at the game. In my opinion, it depends on what your content is, but like, because what happens is if you get too good at the game, it becomes really difficult to remember the average plight of the average player. And also you lose perspective, and you also forget how to explain. You forget how to explain things from a shallow or like from a beginner's perspective. You start to forget. You start to assume that your audience and everybody watching knows things that they may not know. So unironically, as a content creator, it feels like you can't get too good at the game, or it becomes really hard to make guides. It depends on the kind of content you make. If you're just streaming, hell yeah, Giga Chad, my kind of content, I genuinely find like I can't play too many hours and get too good, or I lose my, and I've had that happen. I lose my perspective and I get too elitist, and you have to so like I'm in this in between of like I have to not get too good, too many hours in, but then the end game players start to like be annoyed by me. Understand? I was actually in a similar experience or a similar when I played RuneScape. When I played RuneScape, I was not as much of a content creator, and I was much more of a hardcore player. And whenever a content creator would fucking get an XP rate wrong, it irritated the fuck out of me. As someone who only played the game for fun and not even as a content creator, right? It made me so annoyed. But now, being more of a content creator than a player, I'm like, oh my god, I get it. These are just people. Content creators are just trying their best, and there's so much to do, and there's so like to do both, to play the game and to be a creator for it. It sounds like it should be one, but it's actually 2 different things, right? Like presenting the information in an entertaining way is yeah, it's a whole lot. Not to like I'm not trying to say wow, content creation's so hard. It's I love the job, and not quite that, but like it is. I've been on both sides where it's like, am I making any sense? I've been on both sides where I've been the hardcore player who gets annoyed by the content creators for getting a few things wrong, but in reality, those content creators are just trying to make the best guides they can for the average player and not really for the hardcore players a lot of the time. And it's just a lot of it's a tough mixture. You're trying to You want to be good enough at the game to where you can make the guides and make the content and all those things, but not get too good. You're trying to stay in that middle frame always, you know? It's tough. It's really tough. Univa Nutri. Okay. Anyways, mini boss call out. Giga Chad. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, Zen. Exactly. You get it, Giga Chad. Unironic. That's you. I don't know if you've heard me talk about it, but I literally glaze. I will glaze Woofy till the day I die because he is a unicorn. It is unbelievable that Woofy VGC can still be so good at Pokemon PvP, yet also make the amount of quality content. And he has a team of people. Don't get me wrong; it's a bit different. But even with the team, it's so. That's why, like, for the longest time, athletes, we didn't have athlete podcasts, and like, it's a big deal. Like, the fact that people who are in the NFL right now, love him or hate him, like Travis Kelce, are like on podcast. Like, that's a new thing. Like, active sports athletes didn't used to have podcasts and do content because why would you ever do that when you could just be practicing drills or doing nutrition stuff, or like you're literally taking away from your, you know. And so it's a miracle when people who are trying to be the top 1% at something can take the time to go also do content and do other things. Anyways. No, you're perfect. I dual stream Zen, so it's YouTube chat and Twitch chat combined into one. That's my channel. What's up? I will find. Oh, help! I will help. I will find you. Name Torkoal Mr. Timeless. I think my Torkoal is named as the problem. I can refund you. Can a mod refund Mage? I think my Torkoal is already named. The problem is my Cottony is named Torkoal, and my Torkoal is named Cottony. And sometimes that confuses people into thinking they're not named. But those are the names, you know? That makes sense? That's where I made the mistake. No, that's so fair. Yeah, you see, like, oh, that's a Pokemon's name. Clearly, it's unnamed. Very reasonable assumption. It's actually people named my Cottony Torkoal and my Torkoal Cottony to confuse me on Jimmy runs, and that does work sometimes. But they've also confused other chatters in the process, which is even more funny. Okay. Chat, I think we're fucking doing something. Give me 1 sec. I think we've earned it. You know what? This song honestly works. Chat, I think it's time to do something. I think we're fucking doing something, okay? I worked way too hard. We worked way too hard to defeat the Pumpkin on hard mode today. I don't think we should wait any longer. I think we should reap those rewards. I think we should open the 5 pumpkin goodie bags that I have on the Ironman account. This might be the only 5 goodie bags that I get on the entire account until the end of the event. I don't know if I'll get many of these. Not the dust balls, the pumpkin goodie bags, the more valuable thing, chat. Don't get distracted. We only have 5 of them. Every single one matters and could be huge for the progress of the Ironman account. Let's go ahead and get opening, boys. Wish me luck. Any charms, XP charms, any vanities? A richest charm. I'll take it. One, it's that big. One richest charm 100% is huge. Item, the first ever item magnet charm. Back-to-back charms. The first ever item magnet charm on the Ironman account. Yes! It's not, I'll take it. Dude, what are these openings? The first vanity that isn't a head slot on the account. Dev luck. Boom. 3 X attacks. That's not great. And then the last one, boys. The last one on the beat drop. Fuck! It's fine! Hey! 3 of them were amazing. Three of them were amazing, dude. Oh. Those were so hard to earn. This Frankenstein coat was so difficult to get, dude. But we got it. This and the frog. I'm kind of drippy now. It kind of matches the froggy's belly. We're kind of drippy, dude. Dust balls, guys. I'm not going to open until Shiny Wars next year. Mark your calendars, okay? I know it's going to be a long wait. You better get to it. Better start waiting now. Whew. Move that over. On my turbo. There we go. There we go. There we go. Was this 12 goodie bags? How many was this? One sec. $12 goodie bags. Okay. Okay. Dude, I like the Frankenstein thing, dude. Froggy when? Okay. We'll see, man. We'll see. I just want to stay here and hope the... What's it called? The Hypno Raid sucks. So frog-themed account? That's the goal, dude. Literally ideal situation. If I were to be so lucky, we'll get a frog-themed account. Dude, oh my goodness. Both the charms. That's so crazy. I just want to look at them. Dude, I'm cooked. But like, these are sick to see on an Iron Man account, man. It feels good, dude. It's really insane. 2 charms and a cosmetic is really fucking good. And 5 bags. Those 5 bags were way too fucking hard to earn. Can you not get charms in the normal goodie bags? Do we have any confirmations on that? Dude, I might just do easy pumpkin. I'm not sure. Hard mode is so fucking hard. The red first fight. That's kind of based. That's kind of Giga Brain. That's actually so smart. The item magnet charm. I don't know if I want to use that for amulet coins or what to see. Oh, nice purple pirate hat. I like this guy's fit is actually crazy. I really like your fit, Evolver. Already beat red though? Oh, we did beat it for the first. That's true. I literally forgot. I didn't do the refight yet. I am really curious. Has any other Iron Man beaten Pumpkin hard mode? I'm curious if I'm the only. I feel like I'm not the only one. I feel like maybe I'm top 5. But if any Iron Man has beaten the Pumpkin hard mode, let me know. I might be the only one, but I kind of doubt it. Also, we should just go through. Look at Brewski with his frog. Iron Stomper got the Kitsune mask. A few have. Yeah, I bet I'm like top 5, top 10. I could see that. How do you get the kids to ask for Swarmons? Once you turn it enough to the teacher. Iron Sega with his frog. Ryan with the villain glasses, right? Let's see. Kitsune mask. Frog. Is the Kitsune mask from the Pumpcat grinds? That way everybody has that. Gotcha. That's kind of cool. People are grinding, dude. People are gaming. Cool to see. Iron Froggies. Yeah, the Froggies are cool. I'm in a frog maxing. That's the real Iron Man, dude. The frog max. What's up, Chids Gaming? How you doing, dude? Yeah, let me get back to... I want to do this mini boss, but I might be... You can only do one every 15 minutes or whatever. Only the kids give the frogs. The teacher, you cannot... If you turn them into the teacher, you don't get the frog, I don't think. That was my experience. Man, dude. Okay, we're gonna go beat up some more kids. Steal their Halloween candy. As you do, as you do, as we do. As proper gamers. The Froggy cult has began. It has to, dude. Oh, man. Well, I love frogs. It's a good era. Frogs have been my favorite animal since I was like really young, like four years old. I was born in the right timeline for frogs to be my favorite animal. Frogs have been popping for most of my life, man. I fell in love with frogs. I did a book report on frogs in like grade school, and I fell in love with frogs because frogs can pull if they eat a poisonous bug on accident, they like realize it. They're smart enough to realize that they eat a poisonous bug, and certain frogs can pull their stomach out of their body, out of their mouth. They turn their stomach inside out, pull it out, and they scrape off the poisonous bug. It's fucking sick. What's your favorite frog? I don't know if I have a favorite. It was kind of boring. Maybe like bullfrog. Kind of boring, but like, that's so metal. It's kind of fucking cool as hell. That's the fun fact I'll never forget, that some frogs can like basically puke out their stomach inside out and scrape their shit off. That's so cool to me. Poison dart. There's a lot of cool frogs. Island 2 kid callouts in Kanto, Vermilion City in the middle, Island 2 Route 4. Island 2 and Route 4. Is this the kid? No, that's an NPC. Is it up here? Wish I could do that after McDonald's. Okay, wait a minute. Batham is sorry about that. That's fucked up, Dreamy. I'm so sorry. That's actually fucked up. My bad. Last frogs. Last frog. Gotta do a little Google. Yeah, that's cool. Frogs are cool, man. That's crazy. See-through frogs. Hell yeah. The frog lore. I was luckily born in a good time to be a frog fan. That's all I'm trying. The frog fandom is strong right now, you know? Yeah, I couldn't even tell if I ate a poison bug. Exactly. Yet frogs can. Like, that's some. I don't know if it's. I think it's only some frogs. I don't want to like misquote my real frog experts out there. I'm reciting a fact that I learned from a book in a library when I was in like 3rd grade. Keep in mind. Dance frogs, frog. Huh? Okay, who is telling people I died again? Someone just commented on a video of mine. Rip Patrouski, may you catch all the Pokemon in the next life. How do I respond to that? Do I hit him with the skull emoji? I'll hit him with the skull emoji. Hashtag fly high, Pat. Fly high is really funny. I'll never forget the last time someone did this meme. Someone said rest in peace, Pat, gone too late. And I was like, dude, like I stuck around too long. It's crazy. Holy shit, I'll never forget that. Gone too late is unhinged. Where's the route for? Is it up here? Don't tell me that kid is like up here. That's terrible. Or is it like, you go Mount Moon and I'm not going to that kid if it's all the way up. Oh, it's right here. Easy. Here's the Route 4 kid. You just fly to Mount Moon. Giga Chad. And those of frogs. Dude, hell yeah, man. We had to do book reports on shit. Gone too late. There was a good time ago and you missed it. Yeah. Dude, it's going good, Moma. What's up, man? I'm really enjoying like, for me, playing on an Iron Man account has fully revitalized my enjoyment of the event seasons. Usually I was just excited for the updates and like the, you know, the community. I'm loving grinding the events. It feels like I'm a new player again. It feels like grinding the events on the Iron Man account is so fucking fun, so refreshing. I think finding new ways to play the game and is just a blast. What's a good investment in this event? It's always up to you. It's a boring answer. I want you to make your own decisions and take your, 'cause I can't be like, oh yeah, this thing will be a good investment, and then it tanks. I don't want that responsibility, you know? You got to make your own decisions. Knowing what to invest in is just, you're guesstimating at the end of the day. Like, no one knows for sure. I always say just sealed product at its bottom out price, but I won't be talking much investing until we're like further into, like, you should not be investing right now. It's too early, in my opinion. If you're investing right now, it's more so like gambling, or like it's just too risky and too like, oh, that pumpkin cookie was huge. The rewards for easy mode pumpkin fight are 5 goodie bags, and the reward for hard mode and the vanity you get, which is really important, the first one, and the hard mode is 5 pumpkin goodie bags. Thank you for the raid, Aimthir. Thank you. Enjoying it, dude. Hell yeah, man. I love hearing that, Moma, and I'm honored. Yeah, the videos have been helpful. That's just lucky for me, man. How are you? I'm doing great, dude. I'm really enjoying the Halloween event, having fun, grinding it. Everybody's doing like call outs together, which is a ton of fun. I want to go check the mini boss over in Kanto E4 to see if I can do it yet. I'll go dust balls, a % chance to get for a requirement. You have to like turn it a ton, blue. So like it took me until 45 dust balls, which is a ton, right? I think it should only be like 30 or something like that. But if you don't turn into the teacher, if you turn your Swarmons into the teacher, you don't make progress towards Froggy, we think. I think the mysterious dust balls could be a really good investment, but it depends on like when's their bottom out price. When do you know, if you buy now it's 60k. So think about it like this. If you're talking about like investing and stuff like that and investing in events, and I'm a big fan of investing in sealed product and investing in mysterious balls. Personally, I've had really good success historically with that, but you never know. Investing is always a risk. Do not invest in something and then be mad when you don't make money or lose money, or like, you have to take your own risk. You have to decide on your own what's best to invest in. Please do not ask me, hey, what do you think is the best thing to invest in, Pat? I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and pretend to know. I can give you my conjecture, my thoughts, my opinions, but at the end of the day, I'm just a guy. Nobody knows how any market's going to work 100%. And if they are that confident, I would be very, very skeptical of that person. I love mysterious balls. I've made a lot of money investing in mysterious balls. Nobody, in my opinion, should be, I think it's my opinion, right? Nobody should be investing right now. It's way too early in the events. There's not enough supply. We're not at peak supply. We're not at bottom out prices. You want to invest when things are at their bottom out price, when the most people have played the event, they've had their fun, all the supply is in the market, and now you start eating it up, right? I typically recommend not investing in anything until the first like 7 days have passed, 7 to 10 days. And then you want all of your investments done like 3 to 5 days before the event ends. Cause then towards the end, you see a panic of people trying to buy everything they need and buy all their investments, and they overpay for stuff. Don't be part of the panic. So you want to be ahead of the curve, but not too early, but not in the panic. And that's the hard part. Where is the right point? How many? Nobody knows. That's where, and I wanted to talk about how it's so important to time, like when you invest. Imagine you buy mysterious dust balls right now at 60k a piece, right? Let's get our calculator up. Okay, let's say you buy them right now at 60k a piece, right? Well, let's say they drop to 40k a piece, which is very, I would say, decently likely, right? They drop to 40k a piece. Okay, if you invest in them at 40k a piece, and then in 2 months they go back up to 60k, you've now made 50% ROI, right? Because you've made 20k Pokeyen on each mysterious dust ball that you have. If they go down to 40k and back up to 60k, you've made 20k on each one, right? So if you invest, if you buy 100 mysterious dust balls for 40k a piece, right? That's 4 mil cost, right? Let's say now 2 months down the road, they could become 60k, right? Well, now you just made 2 mil profit, right? You made 50%, which is really good. 50% ROI is really, 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 really good, right? But if you bought them at 60k and then they go down to 40k and then back up to 60k, you've made nothing. You've lost on listing fees. Timing is so important. Do not buy too early. Do not buy too late. And that's the hard part, is when do you buy? Nobody knows. You have to make that decision. You have to watch the market. You have to be educated. You have to take a guess. Nobody knows. It is personal. It's everybody's trying to time it. And when everybody's trying to time it, Only some people are going to do it right, and you have to just take the best guess you can. Does that make sense? Why do players invest near the end of the event? It's usually panic. So what happens a lot towards the end of the event is you're like, oh my god, the event's gonna end. That means this is my last time to ever get this vanity or ever get this dust ball or ever get blah blah blah. But that's not true. All the supply is there, everything's gonna stay in the game, but it's that FOMO, that panic, right? So what happens is, well, they're like, I really want the Froggy vanity, you know, like I really want that. I'm gonna make sure I buy it before the end of the event. And then the Froggy goes up, let's say, towards the end of the event, and then people realize a month later, I don't need this Froggy. It's just a vanity. I can always buy it back later, whatever. Everybody sells their Froggies. Now Froggies go down in like the FOMO panic happens at the end of the event, and then 2 to 6 weeks after the event is over, that's where you really start to see the trends of seeing how an item will actually perform long term. Some items 2 to 6 weeks after the event will start to go down, and some will start to go up. And that's how you know when you start to see when you made a good investment is which one happens, right? Everything is dipping right now. Everything is dipping right now, and like kind of up it, like the prices right now of literally don't mean anything. We are less than 48 hours into the event. Yep, still less than 48 hours currently. The prices of things right now are not, they don't mean anything, unironically in my opinion. They don't, they're timing, they're like little leaves in the wind, you know? They're all over the place. We don't really know until enough people have played the event and enough people have been active enough to buy things. And there are a ton of PokeMMO players who don't even know that there's a Halloween event right now. We're less than 48 hours, you know, and they may find out from their friends, and then we get, you know, more people returning. So there's still so much event to play out, right? There's still so much time. Don't stress. Don't panic. One of the worst things you can do during an event or with any any economy is panic buy or panic sell. Take your time. That's why I recommend saving up Pokeyen prior to an event and then making a plan. I'm gonna buy on these days and stop on, you know, make a plan and stick to it. Adjust if you need to, but try to adjust as little as possible. Great question from chat. Hopefully that lays out some elements. Sell low and buy high. Giga Chad. There you go. I'm gonna be a dad. No fucking way, Karma. What? Where did that come from? That's so what the hell? That was like maybe the last thing I would have been expecting in stream chat tonight. Are you serious? Dude, congratulations. Congratulations, dude. What the hell? Much love to you, man. And you should, no more super chats, okay? You got to start please start saving for the, and I appreciate all your support over the years. You're amazing. You're a king. You've allowed me to be where I'm at, right? I'm putting my foot down. No more super chats, okay? Much love to you, dude. Holy crap, man. What happened? A longtime viewer, one of the most OG supporters of my channel is going to be a father. Congratulations, man. No, dude, thank you. Are you serious? Congratulations, man. That's amazing. I feel like, from what I've seen of you, I feel like you'd be a good dad. Obviously, I don't know you that well, but I'm excited. That's fucking cool, dude. Much love to you, man. Much love to you, man. Massive, massive congratulations. Bodybuilding project. That's insane, dude. Congratulations, man. That's lovely. That's beautiful. If you ask a guy like me. Okay. Speaking of having kids, let's go beat some kids up. What do you say, chat? We got new kid spawns. They reset. They just reset. Let's go bully some kids out of their Halloween candy. Also, congrats on being a father, though. Hell yeah, are gonna be. You get Chad. New boss Cinnabar, good call. Back to the gameplay. It's so fucked up. Someone being like, I'm gonna experience the miracle of life. Sick. All right, guys, back to Pokeyen, back to mysterious balls. Goodie. Yes. Hell yes. Let's go, boys. Dude, exactly, Brewski. Call it in chat. Let's go heal really quick. That outfit looked, I know it's mostly just new, like this outfit is mostly just new stuff put together from the event. I know this outfit is literally just mostly new stuff put together from the event. It's not really like that. It feels mean to say not creative, but it looks amazing. This is sick. The layering of... I actually feel like the villain mask might be one of the better vanities they've added in a long time. Because it's on like the eye slot, or it's on a good slot. It's either eye or face. I mean, it must be eye. Because this person has an eye slot, a face slot, and a hat slot. Yeah. Dude, it's the... You can layer vanities with the villain mask so much more. That's crazy, man. That's really cool. It's a really cool fit, dude. Oh, I think the black blue screen. Wait, huh? What do you mean? Made you look? What's the... How do I know when the kid spawn? That's from my Discord. I can send you a video that explains it as well. Route 9 Kanto. There's a kid to beat up, fellas, just so everybody knows. What the hell is Route 9? There we go. If you're looking for how to do kid callouts or anything like that, give me one sec. Here you go. This is the best. This is the beginner guide for the event. There you go. Got one crunch off Hypno. Fuck. Yeah, I can. I can, J-Chud. There's gonna be a glitch. Oh, the Nike. Yeah. That's a good bug, J-Chud. Good bit, good bit. Remember right now. I'm sorry about that, Samurai. Sorry for the ad break. That's annoying timing. No, dude, of course. Welcome back, dude. The guy. Dude, hell yeah. Fun bus. Happy to see you, man. Glad to have you back, man. Hopefully you're enjoying the game again. You're literally a legend of my chat. No matter where you may be in the world, okay? I want you to know that. The legend of Fun Bus. How's Begonia doing on Letterboxd? Where are my film snobs at? Where are my obnoxious, pretentious film people at in chat? Raise your hand. You can tell me. Have you guys seen Begonia yet? Is it actually good? It looked. I'm really excited for it. It looks good. It's got pretty good reviews on Letterboxd so far. I'm excited for Jesse Plemons. It's so funny that Stavros... Dude, I was watching the trailer. And I was like, is that fucking Stavros? As the cop? And it is. Stavros Haltius plays a cop in this movie. It's so funny. It's so funny he's in it. He's like the fourth listed name on the actor list. That's crazy. Mention movies. True. Been a crazy year. Hopefully it sounds rough. Hopefully it gets better. Much love to you, dude. Half of it. Fuck. What did Black get tonight? That's so based. Love kind of sucked, like a lie. I haven't seen it, I don't think. I don't think you can get multiple froggies. Great question. Did you ever get those OG Pokedexes? Like the books? I had the 151. I had I love the 151 one. Let me see if I can find. It's probably the most popular one. Pokemon 151 book. I feel like everybody had this book. This was like this one. This was like the one, dude. At least for me. Oh my god, it's so big. Jump scare. This was the fucking handbook. I think me and my brother both had one of these. Like, we had like multiple copies of this in my home. This was the book, dude. Event ends around November 14th. Yo, what's up, Ducks? Yeah, this was the book, at least in my my school. It's a great book, dude. You know when a film when a film succeeds in creating a dimension and feel, but the plot lacks details and makes you ask why. So I don't watch a lot of films. No, you're. I can't tell if it should be. What's up? It's gonna suck. Oh, I for one of the here's a dimension of feel, but let's. No, yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. You're saying the vibes were good, but the it wasn't grip. It wasn't like engaging. I get what you're saying. I don't know much about movies. I just watch movies. I don't know about them either. I don't pretend to do much love to you, Karma. After Froggy, it's just balls. Exactly. You got it. Playing events are usually the best money in the game. Generally, yes. Oh, my soda. Whoopsie. I caught it, boys. Don't worry. Don't stress. What time is it? Okay. And alrighty, fellas, I know that is going to be a much shorter stream than usual, especially during event season, but it was an extra Sunday stream. Hope you guys can understand. I appreciate you guys watching. I had a lot of fun. We completed a big grind on the Iron Man account, which I'm very, 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 very happy about. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you later. I'll see you tomorrow on Monday, okay, at 12 p.m. ET. Stream should go back to normal. Monday at 12 p.m. ET. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Dislike if not. That's okay. Subscribe for daily Pokemon videos. I do upload every single day at least, and tons of videos during the event. You can follow me on Twitch for streams like this Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. And I like to stream as much as possible during the event, but I also want to take some time to myself and relax and have my alone time, right? Discord down below. If you guys want to go above and beyond and support the content, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, PayPal, and Venmo donations really motivate me and allow me to do stuff like this during the events. We have tons more to do, and I'm excited to get to it. That's like the best feeling, you know? Like, I'm happy. I'm enjoying the event. It's fun. I'm excited. I'm just taking it day by day and step by step. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying it as well. I will see you guys later. Have a good one. But for now, peace, Reno, fellas. Thank you guys for watching. I had a blast, man. I also okay. Today was one of the first days in a long time where I made an executive decision to not go live immediately. I was like, I could go live. I was like, I woke up and I was grumpy and I was feeling shit. And I could go live at noon just to stick to my schedule. Or I could wait until later, until I felt better, and then go live and be happier and be like patient and be like a better streamer. And that's what I chose to do, and I feel like it worked, and I'm really happy about that. So I want to try to get better at being okay with like delaying the stream if I feel, because it's not good to go live and be grumpy, you know? It's not a good vibe. We're gonna raid our boy Spidget, one of the most underrated. I know, it's crazy, Brewski. We're gonna raid Spidget, who's the fucking king, bro. The GOAT. Love him so much. I honestly need to watch his content to fucking learn how to play rotational battles. But anyways, I'll see you guys. I'm loving the event, dude. I'm just geeking out about it. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. Peace, Reno, fellas.